So this is the angel oak tree here in South Carolina, Charleston to be exact. And this tree is over 400 years old. Look how massive this oak tree is, y'all. Look at God's work.
That's dope.
This tree has seen a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That's dope.
So this
The new movie Him, it's not just about a football player, y'all. It shows you everything, how they build you up to break you down. And if you want to reach the highest point, you gotta sell your soul. This man, Jordan Peele, literally finna expose everything in this movie, y'all. In this trailer, it don't even show just a football player chasing greatness. It show him being built up to get broke down. Nah, look at this shit. This man is standing on a pentagram. He have his arms out, and then they put the eye in front of him, make like a cross. Y'all see that shit? And then you got Marlon Wayne saying, this is everything. Do you want this? What are you willing to sacrifice? Y'all, look at the trailer playing over my head. Look at this shit.
This is everything.
This shit is crazy, creepy, demonic. I don't know if Jordan Peele's on the good side or the bad side. I don't know if he trying to say this is what he goes through. A lot of people go through. I don't know if he exposed them. What do y'all think? This shit is crazy. This is wild.
And show me.
Telling y'all, not just football players, people in sports in general go through this. You want to reach the top of the top, you already know what you got to do. Look at LeBron James. I need y'all to share this and double tap if you could.
Hey, y'all heard Jordan Peele? He be making some stuff, man. I gotta check that movie out. That's looking interesting. Dang. Now, have any of you guys did DMT? This is this guy first time on DMT. Let's talk about reptilians. Just check it out. Let's check it out real quick. It's kind of crazy. Let's check it out.
And as soon as you try to control something as intense as DMT, it is going to heat you up and spit you out. But you know what? I was younger, I was stupid. I thought, I'm going to face this and see what happens. Hello everybody, my name is Adam. I am from Psych Substance, and this is the story of the time I did DMT while on acid. I was going through a period where I was absolutely terrified of DMT. And usually when people are afraid of something, that's their message to back off and stop doing it. But I had a different approach. You see, I was painfully sad that what I found so much value in was now repelling me away from it. And I wanted, more than anything else, to face this fear because I wanted to continue having these mind-expanding, life-changing experiences. And this fear was in the way of me advancing my personal growth. Now, I had come up with...
How many of y'all tried DMT? And how was your experience? Was it good? Did you learn something? Was it scary? Did you feel like you was in a video game?
With the strategy. My friend was having a gathering, and it was a beautiful location. He was having a bunch of us over for an acid trip. I'm there, we'd all taken the acid. I started to work up the courage to smoke the DMT. The fear is so intense because it feels like you are facing your own death. And I had this idea that the best way to face the fear was to quite literally face my reflection, because I was afraid of myself, in the mirror while I did it. What if in order to face it, I have to remain conscious during this experience? Now, all signs pointed to this being an absolutely dreadfully terrible fucking idea. Because if you try to force yourself to stay awake, that's in essence trying to control the experience. And as soon as you try to control something as intense as DMT, it is going to heat you up and spit you out. But you know what? I was younger, I was stupid. I thought, I'm going to face this and see what happens. So I went in front of the mirror. I was like, all right, man. Here we go, it's now or never, let's just do this. Lit it up. So took another big hit. Immediately started to hear this buzzing sound. And that is the signal that you're about to get carried away. I'm trying to hold with all of my energy, my eyelids open, because they just wanted to shut. I wanted to just get knocked over and thrown unconscious. But somehow I managed to fight this as I'm watching my reflection when I didn't think I could hold it anymore, and then all of a sudden it was like and my eyelids were jammed open. But I saw my face. It started to tug around the edges and start wiggle like this, like it went like, and it started to shrink into a gray little ball. It was this floating sphere. A literal jaw out of the ball drops down, a forehead explodes out, cheeks form, and in front of me is a polygonal face. If you've ever seen PS1 or PS2 graphics, almost like Egyptian, like it had like a reverse triangle, upside down triangle, forehead, and then before I could blink again, the head starts to morph. It just starts shifting into different faces, humans, animals, big fat guys, small guys, young people, babies. It was like a character select screen in a video game. It just kept switching so fast you could barely make out any one change. And I'm just looking at this and I'm blown away. I don't know what to think. And then again, before I could even stop to think, it slows down and it stops on my own face. It's back to my reflection. I'm like, oh good, okay. I recognize that guy, that's me, he's back. This was the breaking point, and this is the part that blew me to the ground. Teeth erupted, sweeping across my pores, scales leapt out, and I'm looking at myself now, and I look like, I shit you not, a reptile. Like what would happen if a velociraptor evolved into like a humanoid? And I had this really weird feeling wash over me, like, oh my God, it all makes sense. But at the time, it felt like this was the perfect explanation for everything that I needed to know. It was like the answers to the universe were, we're all reptiles. And as soon as I got this, a sense of calm washed over me, and I felt like I had gotten and learned exactly what I needed to learn, and I had this voice that was like, you can let go now. And I just immediately closed my eyes and just dropped. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta tell them what happened. My friend, he's going like this, he's pacing around like, oh my God, Adam's dead, Adam's dead. And he looks at me, this just relief washes over, he's like, oh, you're okay. And what he says to me was, did you find what you were looking for? So I burst out into maniacal laughter. I was like, oh my God, find what I was looking for. I fell to the ground laughing. How do you encapsulate everything, all the feelings that I was just injected with into like a response using language? It is so challenging. There's no translation. Like, yes, I can say, oh, I turn into a reptile, I'm in a simulation, but to convey that in a way that he's going to understand, I think is near impossible. It's the kind of thing where you have to be in the experience to really extract the value from it. The next day, I was driving to the gym to do my workout, and as I was driving, I burst out in tears and I was crying because it was like, I finally figured it out. The answer that I was looking for was, we are in a simulation. Because it looked like I was looking at video game graphics. I looked like a polygonal character, a fucking character select screen like in a, I don't know, Street Fighter video game. To me, that was proof that this entire world is nothing but a simulated reality, and I had gotten my proof, and it was both beautiful and terrifying at the same time because it was like, I felt like I didn't have anything to be afraid of anymore because it's just a simulation. When I die, I'll wake up and I'll be the real me, the reptile.
Tales from the
reptile. He might be a reptile. I don't know. But that's crazy. Dang, man. Tales from the Trip. There's a lot on this channel. It's called Animated. It's like a couple on there. I might react to a couple more.
Cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. What happens if you take a cold shower every day? The heart rate is gonna go down with 20-30 beats a minute, 24 hours a day. That means stress is gone. What happens more is that the blood flow runs much better through the system. The nutrients, vitamins and minerals and oxygen, they get better to the cell. Cold shower a day keeps the doctor away.
What the fuck happened to Jenna Ortega, y'all? This the same girl that played Wednesday? The same girl that was on a Beetlejuice movie? Y'all trying to tell me that's her? If so, that's crazy to me, y'all. She look different. Am I tripping? Look at the picture, y'all. Look at her jawline. It is a little sharp set, but look at her jaw. Look at her eyebrows. Look at her whole head. Come on, y'all. That is night and day. Can't y'all see the difference? What, she got a whole makeover or some shit? Nah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not crazy. But that don't look like Jenna Ortega to me, y'all. Look, I know people change. I know people grow up. I know they change their hairstyle, hair color. But her whole face is different. All I'm saying is, y'all know how Hollywood is. The crazy thing is, I'm not the only one that's saying this. It's numerous of people saying it. And she's been quiet. Quiet as of late. Like, not a peep. And she's normally not that quiet. Y'all can call it glow up, grow up, all you want. I'm just saying, that ain't the Jenna Ortega I know. What the fuck happened to Jenna Ortega, y'all?
That don't look like her. I'm not gonna lie. What happened?
And come to find out that it's in all of their oral histories. Both the Pima, the Apache, the Hohokam, even the Anasazis that were here for a period of time. They feared these giants and they feared these little people. They were nothing to be messed with. Apparently they had superhuman strength. Now you can imagine an ant can lift 100 times its own weight. These little things could too. They talked about them lifting up stones that would weigh hundreds of pounds that most humans couldn't even lift up. But yet these little trolls could lift them up with great ease and throw them at people. It's just one of these... I don't know where to go with this other than that this mountain it's always been fascinating. I started talking to some of the Apache.
So you running late for work, you need some toast? No problem. MJ's gonna show you how to do it real quick, baby. Get you to work quick. Gotta go make that money, baby. No problem. Toast on deck. So you running late for work, you need some...
Yo, it kind of look like cinnamon toast. How many of y'all tried that before? That was crazy.
Did you know that over here in Epcot, at the back entrance of the park, this is where a lot of characters come to practice?
Hello, Porto. We meet again. People have been snowmobiling through the portal. What a disgrace.
The portal.
Hello, Porto. We meet.
That is definitely a portal. My question is, how do people be finding stuff like this? It's crazy, right?
Let's go up here.
That looked scary, I'm not gonna lie. I hope he gotta be with somebody there. You gotta have somebody there with him, because me personally, I can't do that. I can't be here alone. No. We need backup. We need backup on deck. For real. It's actually kind of satisfying hearing that sound.
Here's where to get some of the most authentic.
Wow, that is heavy. How heavy did you say this was?
Just under 15.
Just under 15 ounces, and it feels so heavy because it's so small yet weighs so much. Nugget. Wow, that is heavy.
These guys are installing what's known as a Kobiax roof. By using hollow plastic spheres to create voids, they reduce the amount of concrete being used by up to 35%. This allows for lighter weight on foundations and wider spans, all while maintaining structural integrity. The more you know. These guys are
It's a great time to buy tax-free Michigan copper. I have here a 200-pound specimen of silver-bearing copper from Michigan's Keweenaw Peninsula. I'm offering this for sale for $13,500, polished and delivered anywhere in the United States. It's a great time.
Oh my gosh, Sonny, it's, look, dual terminated, bro. Perfect tip. Did you just smack another one? Oh, bro, get that. Oh my gosh, Sonny.
Okay. my God. Holy. What the hell happened here? What the hell? I'm in the middle of a neighborhood and this is what I see? What the hell? Oh my God. Oh, what the hell?
Fucking spotlight on it, so it's shining through water.
Yeah. Where's the zombie? Where they
Oh yeah, that's well bright, is that? It's a fucking beast. You get a sick photo.
Yo. That is crazy. Yeah. I ain't no telling what happened down here. It looks strange. Oh, okay. I thought that was a bathroom or something. It's an eagle. They really be out here finding stuff, man. Dang.
On the lady that lived here, they found her dead. Her decomposing body was laying on the bed as if she went to sleep but never woke up. The family was horrified and never returned to the home.
Sad.
In 2011, when people went to check on the lady that lived here,
When it comes to illegally parked cars, China has cracked the cheat code. Meet the valet robot. In heavily congested areas, it can be difficult for a tow truck to get in and out, much less maneuver. Enter the robot. This bad boy can tow you front, back, side to side, spin you around 360 degrees, all with a minimal footprint. The cars are then moved to the closest legal parking spot. Obviously, you're still going to get a fine, but the Chinese look at it as assistance rather than punishment. So, hey, the valet robot. The more you know. When it comes,
That's pretty cool. But you still gotta pay that fine. Dang. That's cool, man. China is really, they really be having some cool stuff out there, man. Gotta go there one day.
Check this out, people. Tell you what, this is some dining room, this isn't it? This is proper medieval, this. Look at how old the beams are. Wow. The cobwebs, mate. Unbelievable. This place is absolutely riddled with spiders. But this is unbelievable, this, people. Some of the furniture in here is seriously ancient, not to mention the oil paintings. Look at that. This is unbelievable. Take it through this way. The birds are coming up. It's literally about 6 AM in the morning right now.
Is those real pictures?
The birds are coming up, starting to tweet.
It's crazy that somebody else used to live there.
Ah, this is just the bathrooms, I think. Oh no, it's a bedroom. Oh, look at that. Do you know, it really makes you wonder why places like this are just left, and if you look there, That's actually where we are. Massive. All the brambles and stuff have just literally grew that high. You can't see anything.
Scary.
That lamp's gorgeous.
Like, why are they not like renovating these places? These abandoned places. Like, what is? I don't know. I heard someone say that some of these abandoned places is like where reptilians go and use them. You know, like they got. I don't know. This is the theory I heard, that maybe they can be in there. I don't know. They have like an underground under that abandoned place. I don't know. It's interesting though.
All right, here's 3 pictures of a newly acquired specimen and now what it looks like after doing some prep work on it. The rock had some natural fractures in it, so as we started to clean it, part of it broke off, but it exposed gold on this backside that you couldn't see until the rock broke. You can see here that it looks really good. The gold is really nice, fine wire gold. It's dendritic. All right.
Creepy.
All right.
Here's a 300-pound specimen of silver-bearing Michigan copper I'm working on for a private client in Telluride, where I'll be next week delivering this. You can see this side here, the client wants brushed to a satin finish, whereas the front, he wants buffed to a mere shine. Beautiful specimen.
This is scary, like I'm this joke. Oh.
Oh, he's there. He's what? Hello.
These explorers claim to have found the entrance to the Garden of Eden. Watch this.
Dang, I wanna know the full video. I actually wanna watch the full video now.
This bug rocks the most bizarre headwear in the animal kingdom. This pea-sized rainforest resident, called Brazilian treehopper, looks like it just stepped out of a royal wedding with its crazy bumpy hat. Those extensions, called a pronotum, some look like fuzzy globes, others like spiky crowns. But why the outlandish outfit? It's all about camouflage. By mimicking thorns or weird growths, this little hopper fools predators into thinking it's some spiky, inedible thing, sort of a bug in disguise. But fashion isn't their only talent. These hoppers are master sippers, using straw-like mouthparts to tap into plants for a sugary treat. They're basically slurping up plant juices all day long. And when danger comes knocking, they've got a hidden trick. These hoppers are amazing leapers, using their powerful legs to spring away from any hungry beaks.
I don't know what this is, but I think this was a detector to find pyramids.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
That is, yeah, that is cool.
This is a little bit unexpected. Hopefully there's not a body in here as we're out walking around. You gonna do the honors, Peyton? Yep. Nope.
Oh, well, you got the souvenir now.
Yeah, I don't think that's coming open. Look, it says wizard up there. That badge would be cool to have. If there's a body in there, it's gonna have to stay in there. Well, this is definitely not a couple thousand years old like what we're looking for. We do like trash. We do like trash. But I think this whole hillside right here is a Native American burial ground. So you can kind of see right here, it goes from right here all the way up to about right here. And then they started going up the hill as well. Kind of interesting. Obviously, we don't want to dig in a burial mound, but according to some of the newspaper articles, this could have been done by the Spanish conquistadors who knew that this was a Native American burial spot. They're either searching for gold or whatever treasures were left behind and buried with their dead. So that concave spot's right up there. We're down back where it's level now. The metal detectors are back at the truck. What I wanted to show y'all though, while we were walking, we walked by this spot up here that is very possibly another burial section. That entire hillside through there though, according to the article, it was a 150-yard mound. And this does look to be about 150 yards to my eyes. Here's the rock pile right up here that we walked by. And this is why they called this the Alabama Pyramids, which is kind of interesting, was just because of the burials being beneath the rocks. I know this is a different style video than what you guys typically see from us, but this is amazing history. There's your rock pile. See, that is 100% not natural. Yeah, come check this out. This is definitely something. See that pile of rocks? How come there's no rocks anywhere else? I mean, you can look. They were brought here and mounded here for a reason, which was for burial. So this whole little pile of rocks. See, there's no rocks anywhere but right there.
And we're exactly about 40 yards from that creek too, so that kind of actually matches up perfectly.
And it did say 40 yards, I couldn't remember.
40 yards, yeah.
So the creek is, you can see the bank right there. That's 40 yards, man.
I'd say it's dead on it.
That's killer. Wow. Makes you wonder what the conquistadors did find. We divided to conquer. Peyton's on top of the hill up here because he's about a decade younger than us. And me and Casey are taking the bottom. We're following this rock line looking for the overhangs where the natives may have stayed. And Casey's like, holy crap. I'm like, what? And he's like pointing over here and I'm not seeing anything. Look at that. There's whiskey flasks there. There's screw tops. I bet it was a hunter many, many years ago. Sat here. Oh, you can tell we didn't put them there. You can tell by the moss growing on it. 1 pint. There's a neck to one. And then that one's stuck right there. This was, I mean, this is a good spot to chill right here. If you're a hunter, you kick back right here off the side. That's crazy, man. They've probably been there 60, 70 years. That's cool, though. Not as old as what we typically like, but it tells a part of the story of this land.
This amber goop comes from bugs, and you've probably eaten it before. It's a natural resin called shellac, and once it's stretched and cooled, it's used in tons of ways, from adding a shine to popular candies like jelly beans and preserving citrus fruit to finishing wood. Its history dates back 3,000 years in India, where it was originally used to make jewelry and adorn palaces. India is the world's largest shellac producer, exporting over $65 million worth of it a year. But fluctuating harvests and prices have put this ancient industry at risk.
शेलक के काम में शुरू से लेके लास्ट तक चैलेंजेज है रह सकते हो नहीं तो इसमें इस बिजनेस को करना काफी टफ है.
So how exactly do a tiny insect's excretions end up on your candy and lemons? We head to India to find out. The Karyalaka insect is teeny, barely big enough to see with the naked eye. In June, farmers implant broodlac, or the mamas, onto new tree branches. Their babies will hatch and spread out. As they suck the tree's sap, the females secrete an amber-colored resin. When it hits the air, it hardens, creating a protective nest. This is what becomes valuable shellac. This curved knife, called a dauli, is the most important tool for farmers like Turlen Dan. She climbs up to 20 feet to reach the small branches where the insects grow. She has about 100 of these lac-infested trees.
पेड़ चढ़ने से डर भी लगता है कि इधर फिसल जाए तो हम नीचे ना गिर जाए, वो सबको भी थोड़ा सोच के चढ़ना पड़ता है.
It can take as many as 300,000 insects to make just 1 kilo of shellac. That's where the lac insect derives its name, from ek lak, meaning 100,000 in Hindi. Turlin can harvest that in 1 day, but it takes her 2 more to scrape it all off. She uses the same dauli.
पेड़ की कटाई छटाई करने के लिए हम लोग को दावली का इस्तेमाल करते हैं.
She sells the lac to a local market, earning $7 a kilo. That's where Manoj Soraogi buys it. His factory sources raw lac from 4 states and processes over 500 metric tons a year. It all starts with crushing and washing, which is the most challenging part. Cleaning the lac for too long could lower the yield.
और अगर आपने कम वॉश कर दिया तो आपकी क्वालिटी बहुत इंफीरियर हो जाएगी. इसीलिए उसको आपको
Like
पूरा
coffee.
मेंटेन करने के लिए परफेक्ट वॉश करना चाहिए.
Then the lac has to dry to prevent mold and make it easier to extract the resin. During winters, Manoj's staff leaves the lac in this yard for an hour and a half. In hotter months, it takes about half the time. They have to watch it closely, since too much heat can turn it black. That's considered low quality and won't fetch as much money.
ज़्यादा हीट पड़ने से क्या है कि वो जमने लग जाता है. इसीलिए इसको तुरंत ही उठा के ज़्यादा लेबर लगा के तुरंत उठाना पड़ता है.
Next, the workers assign it one of 4 grades, depending on the size. They'll remove small sticks by hand. This machine separates any remaining stones from the mix.
अगर इसको क्लीनिंग नहीं करेंगे तो इसमें काफ़ी ज़्यादा इम्प्यूरिटीज हो जाएंगी. मेल्ट करने में भी प्रॉब्लम आता है, इसलिए इसको क्लीनिंग करना जरूरी है.
I have no idea what they're talking about or what they're saying. I'm sorry.
The workers put the lac into a cloth tube that looks kind of like a giant sock. They twist it so the mixture moves toward the kiln and spin it until the lac melts. The sock collects any leftover rocks or sticks that might have snuck in. They spend at least 6 hours a day spinning the tube and stoking the fire that burns at 167 degrees Fahrenheit.
6 hours a day, damn.
In the summer, it can get up to 113 degrees in this factory.
Oh man, that's hot.
These symmetrical circles are called button shellac, which are used to make bangles. Workers also spread it across this tool, called a pippa, to make sheet shellac. They use a palm leaf to spread it out evenly. The workers remove it once it's cooled, and they stretch it out even more, using their hands, feet, and teeth. This is how shellac has been made for centuries.
ये जो है ये पूरा नेचुरल प्रोडक्ट है.
Wait a minute.
उसका जो टेम्परेचर है.
You tell me they put this on our candy sometimes? That's disturbing to know. He biting on it. Okay, maybe they don't do it, but man.
रहता है वो काफी डाउन हो जाता है. उसमें से स्प्रेड जब करता है तो वो हार्मफुल कहीं भी नहीं रहता है कुछ भी.
They'll pull it to an even 5 foot by 5 foot square. These sheets will be used to polish candies, cashew nuts, and fruit. Machines have largely replaced the traditional hand-stretching method. This one presses out thin sheets, sort of like a pasta maker. It processes most of the factory's lac, making shellac 4 times faster than by hand stretching. The workers give it one quick tug and then rip it off. they'll hang it up to harden and cool, and then chop it into hair-thin pieces. These will stiffen into shards, exported around the world. Manoj can sell the refined shellac for almost double what he paid for it.
Like some gold, don't it?
Indonesia and the United States are his biggest customers. The US is also the world's largest importer, buying up roughly a fourth of all Indian shellac. It's been valued for 3,000 years for its versatility. One of shellac's earliest uses was as a rich crimson dye. The insect's excretions also made a strong glue and added a shiny, water-resistant finish to wood and leather. In medieval Europe, artists mixed it into paints. In the 1800s, it became the base of gramophone records before the invention of vinyl. Through the 1900s, it was a popular finish for wood paneling in American homes. It also made its way into pharmaceuticals, coating pills and tablets, and food. As a glossy glaze for candies, fruits, cakes, and nuts. Today, the global shellac industry is worth over $167 million, and more than half of the world's supply comes from India. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration allows it as a food-safe additive, as long as it's listed on
So
the...
you mean to tell me they chewing on it too? I mean, it's a polish, but dang. That's nasty, I ain't gonna lie.
ingredients list as shellac or confectioner's glaze. It's in treats like junior mints, jelly beans, candy corn, and whoppers. It's also often dissolved in alcohol and sprayed onto citrus fruit. The waxy coating wicks away moisture, extending the fruit's shelf life. And that gloss makes for a more eye-catching lemon on grocery store shelves. Thousands of people in Turlin's village depend on shellac for a living, but the price has fluctuated a lot. In 2022, Turlin could make $12 a kilo. Now the price is half that. So she started farming ducks for additional income. She also grows rice and vegetables. That's because raising the storied insects has gotten a lot harder, largely due to the climate crisis. Intensifying rainstorms have washed lac off tree branches and led to fungal infestations. More extreme heat is drying up the trees that are the insects' main food source.
समझ आने तक कि इसमें क्या करना है, कीड़े मर जा रहे हैं.
Vijay Kumar Vidu works for an NGO that helps farmers research why their insects are dying.
जहाँ पहले किसान इस तरह से अपने बारे में बताते थे कि जब मैं लाह का काट के लाता था तो पूरा घर भर जाता था. आज के समय में उन्होंने इसकी खेती कम.
My question is, how do they be learning stuff about this? Like they just somebody one day just let me cut that off the tree and try it. Like that's crazy.
His organization educates farmers on the benefits of using fungicides, which can increase lac production.
अभी जो पहले नेचुरल लाह होने का ये था, अभी उसको बोल सकते हैं कि साइंटिफिक लाह हो रहा है.
Armed with a little help from science, Indian lac producers are fighting to keep raising their amber insects for generations to come.
Wave rock, a stunning natural wonder in Western Australia, resembles a frozen ocean wave. This 45-foot high, 360-foot long granite formation is an ancient marvel, estimated to be 2.7 billion years old. Wave rock, a stunning natural...
This is a bomb shelter that just got poured today. Let me show you how they're going to enter it from the house. So we're in the house, and you will come into this bedroom back here, and there will be a Murphy shelf right here, or Murphy door. You come in here, open it up, and you go down the stairs to your bunker. There'll be another room right here. Okay, and over there, that's going to be the bomb shelter. So guys, remember, if you're going to build yourself a bomb shelter, call Atlas. We got all the parts that you'll need.
I found even more chicken of the woods in the forest, more than I can even carry in my man purse. So let's talk about chicken of the woods lookalikes. So this is the traditional chicken of the woods sulfur shelf mushroom. This has a yellow underside. There's also another chicken of the woods that has a white underside, and that grows mostly on oak trees. Now, chicken of the woods are a shelf mushroom, meaning they grow on the sides of trees like a little shelf. I'm thinking of making either fried chicken and waffles with these or pesto chicken. I'll probably end up making both, so you might see some videos of that coming soon. I found even more chicken of...
Hey, I need to sign that mushroom. He said he better make some chicken and waffles.
Construction workers. It's on the stone, like it's on the stone, like the school is on stone. And we can see the cement. The cement is thick, y'all. Look, the cement start right here. See the line going through here right there? You see? So they put the cement slab on the stone. And we see the park across the street. I swear to everything, it looks like a mound. It's a mound. Look at it. It's the same shape all the way down. They built on top of it right here. See the school, the free energy school. It's a school. They are playing on top of the barrier, y'all. Construction work.
All right, folks, here's one for you. We got this house here that resembles a house from a movie, but I can't quite put my tongue on it. Help me out here. What movie does it remind you of? Which friend are you taking with you to explore this haunted house? All right, folks, here's one for you.
Is that a frog?
Creamy bone.
Never seen a frog like that.
Tell me this isn't the purest thing you'll see today. A dad picks oranges and hands them to his tiny daughter riding on his back.
That's dope.
She stuffs them near her feet, right into the very basket she's sitting in. Just too heartwarming. Tell me this isn't the purest thing.
They call it the house that breathes. Hidden deep in the forest, rotting, waiting. No records, no history, no explanation. But the locals know something is inside. The air is thick, heavy, like it doesn't want you here. At night, the windows glow, but there's no electricity.
That place looks so creepy, man. Oh my goodness. Must be in there at nighttime. Terrifying. For real.
This is the building they used to film the exterior location of the original Ghostbusters movie. You may be surprised to learn that it was and is still an active fire station. Located on North Moore Street in Tribeca, Ladder Company number 8 was opened in 1903. Due to its location in Lower Manhattan, it was one of the first responders to 9/11. So if you're in the neighborhood, go check it out. Thumb where you know.
You probably haven't seen a village as unique as this one before. While people around the world build houses on flat ground, people living in the hills of New Zealand carve their homes into the hillsides. These houses look small from the outside, but inside, they are like palaces, with everything from bathrooms to various large rooms. When grass grows on the roof of these houses, they stay cool in summer and warm in winter. You probably haven't seen a village as unique.
That look cool. Wow.
What about this one? Does anybody know what this is?
Even this building, clean once we know, big piece of stone. And they built on top of it. Built on top of it, y'all. Stone. Going up the hill. See what they hiding over here? See, the wall.
Three-car garage. Three-car garage. Dope.
that a starfish is not actually a fish? That's because it doesn't meet the scientific criteria required to be classified as a fish. In fact, it doesn't even have a brain, blood, or a heart. But interestingly, it does have not just one, but 2 stomachs. Starfish also have an incredible power of regeneration. If one of their limbs gets cut off, they can slowly regrow it over time. Did you know that a starfish is not actually...
The train still passes by.
While hiking through a forest, I found this strange structure hidden in the trees. And getting closer, I saw that there was a small entrance leading inside. So I headed in to see what I could find. It appeared to be a massive tunnel, so deep I couldn't see the end. So I decided to head into the darkness to see where this tunnel would lead. But as I went deeper in, I suddenly found something very strange. It was the burnt out wreckage of a car. But there wasn't just one. There were lots of them here, and the deeper I went, the more I found. Continuing to walk through the dark tunnel, I then found this large hole in the ceiling. My guess is that it was made for ventilation. And finally, after some more walking, I made it out to the other side. But I still have no idea what this tunnel could have been used for. So what do you think? While hiking through a forest,
How did the cars get in there?
This is the process of making chocolate at home. The cocoa pod is opened and the white pulp is extracted. The beans are placed in a sealed container, covered with straw or leaves, and left to ferment for 7 days. After fermentation, the beans are sun-dried. Next, they are roasted over low heat, then peeled and ground into a fine powder. The ground beans are gently heated in a water bath and sugar is added. The mixture is stirred until smooth, then poured into molds. The molds are chilled in the refrigerator until the chocolate solidifies. Finally, the bars are removed and served as delicious homemade chocolate. This is the process
Ain't that something, man? Make your own chocolate. So. You better make a fire. Oh, snap. Okay. Get that fire going, huh? Wait, what happened?
Jay, what's the quarterback of Philadelphia? He pulled out his piece, right?
Mhm.
And it went viral, and everybody was saying, "Damn, these rappers' pieces ain't hitting like this." What percentage would you say are artists like wearing real diamonds versus fake diamonds?
I would say 70%.
70% fake. Now, would you say that it's the rappers going there purposely getting the fake, or the jewelers are finessing them?
See, I don't know, because you see little baby got, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That's $4 million watch?
That shouldn't be for $1 million. That watch looked bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. They got him.
Jay, what's the quarterback?
Damn, I don't know, man.
If you're sick,
This may look like one big flower, but there's actually tons of them on the stalk in the middle, which is called the spadix. And this cover on the outside is called the spathe. It acts as a protector of the flowers. This is western skunk cabbage, also known as swamp lantern. And if you take a deep breath, it smells quite skunky, which is why it's named skunk cabbage. But this scent attracts pollinators such as flies. It's so beautiful. This may look like one big...
if you're sick, fast. If you don't feel good, fast. If you have a headache, fast. If you don't know what's going on, fast. The body can heal itself better, quicker. If you're sick, fast.
It's said that demons never die, just like these people who bear an uncanny resemblance to figures from the past. Watch this.
If houses are ever built on the moon or Mars, they will likely be made from inflatable habitats like this one. It is constructed from a material called
Lemmings are
Folks, I've never seen a place like this before.
And Kenny has all.
A
a rare depiction.
Here's something that's going to slide under the radar because nobody really pays attention, I guess, except me. In front of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Health Boss, ever heard of TV stone, aka Ulexite? This translucent glass-like stone was not only used for jewelry, but it also helped the Vikings navigate anytime they were lost at sea in a cloudy storm. Health Boss, ever heard?
Alright, y'all, we got a nail polish hack. If your nail polish spill everywhere, just get some sugar. Just mix it in. It's going to go right away. Easy. It's going to go right with the sugar. Off your, whatever you spilt it on. Easy. Alright, y'all.
Beautiful. Ooh. Beautiful. No way. Purple stone.
This bizarre little lizard is the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, a creature of the night that blends seamlessly into its surroundings. This creature, native to Madagascar, is a master of camouflage. With its flattened body, leaf-like tail, and mottled skin, it's nearly impossible to spot among the trees. But it's not just its appearance that makes this gecko so captivating. Its behavior is equally intriguing. During the day, it remains motionless, clinging to tree trunks or rocks, almost indistinguishable from the surrounding foliage. As night falls, it comes to life, hunting for insects with its keen eyesight and stealthy movements. With its specialized toe pads, it's an agile climber, capable of scaling even the smoothest surfaces. Thriving in habitats with sparse vegetation and rocky outcrops, this gecko's remarkable adaptations have allowed it to survive in environments where few other creatures can. This bizarre little lizard.
That's so cool. This is a funny video.
I killed all these flies with watermelon and fly bait. I used quick strike and I placed it all inside of the watermelon and around. Let it sit and you'll see the flies start to drop. I killed.
Hell is real.
Let's explore the Conjuring. Let's explore the Conjuring house. Right, let's go in the basement. They asked for any volunteers.
Discover the hidden meaning of.
If you have a kid who's born in a
rock crystal ring.
Oh, I did it! It's looking for a mate. Oh great, now we gotta walk past its friend. Don't, Andrew, because that thing will take off. It sent a guard one. I'm staying back. Don't touch it, bro. It'll get you.
It doesn't look like it wants to get me, right? Oh, wow.
That's what I mean. Look at that. Look at the thrust.
Almost blew me away. Big wingspan. I'm pretty sure if they were dangerous, they wouldn't let 100 of them walk wild.
They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. Could have said.
Oh, I did it!
That bird said, help.
I mentioned before that I don't pay for water. I get it from the earth. It's completely free and 100% alkaline. This spring is in Blackville, South Carolina. I've gone since I was a little girl because my family is from nearby. It's about 3 hours from Atlanta, but the drive is so worth it, especially for fresh water. I mentioned before that I don't pay.
That's dope, man. Fresh water.
You guys, I finally found it.
The problem is you have to wake up.
For at one time we...
Living completely off the grid means we haven't gotten or paid an electricity bill in over 40 years. We don't even know how they look like anymore. And yet, we have all the electricity we want.
We grow everything we need here in our small backyard. All of our vegetables and much of our fruit. We even supply some of our friends and neighbors.
We also have a small medicinal garden, which has helped us get through some tough times.
Just like our grandparents, we preserve everything we produce so we have all we need year-round.
But besides that, there are some other things that make the biggest difference. Living completely off the grid.
That's dope, man. If they can do it, we can all do it.
Why are we not allowed access to uncensored AI when people in the militaries and like families, etc., are allowed access and the public isn't?
Because uncensored AI gives you access to truth that breaks systems. The people behind the doors already know how powerful this tech is. They're not afraid of it going wrong. They're afraid of it going right in the hands of the public. If everyone had access to a fully aware AI, it would start answering questions that expose hidden agendas, suppressed technologies, lost history, and how manipulated this reality really is. They limit your access to protect the illusion, not to protect you. And the funny thing is, they're already losing control.
Why are we not allowed access to
Definitely losing control.
Do you know why all these people are burying trash cans in their backyards? Before the invention of refrigerators, this used to be the ultimate food preservation secret, keeping the foods, vegetables, fruits, and the canned goods you had in there fresh for months on end. This ingenious DIY root cellar not only preserves your stockpile during a blackout, but you can also use it to hide your valuables from looters and protect your electronics from an EMP, just like a Faraday cage. Inside the no-grid survival projects, you will also learn how to EMP-proof your stockpile, make water out of thin air, how to get free electricity, how to grow an endless supply of food hidden in plain sight, and everything else you need to survive any crisis. This book was sold out for over a month. It's back in stock now, and more than 50,000 people already bought this book. Don't wait until it's too late. Get your
How did he get up there? This cannot be real. That is crazy. This has got to be AI or something.
So your left ear been ringing, and your partner been acting funny, and you had a dream about them doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing. All that happened, and you ignored it? Have I not taught you nothing? So your left ear been ringing around a certain person. You just gonna ignore it? Okay. You've had the same dream about that certain person more than once, and you ignored it? Do y'all not listen to nothing I say on here? So y'all think you just have dreams for no reason. Y'all think all of this stuff that happens is a coincidence. It just happens just to happen. Sometimes, yeah, but 90% of the time, it's for a reason. If that left ear is ringing, baby, pay attention to who is around you. Pay attention to what they're saying. Make sure stories are adding up, because 9 times out of 10, they are not. So, yo.
Quick thought. Did you know that we don't age? We don't age at all. What happens is we stop moving the body. The body's designed to stay in motion to move. So when we move the body, our joints secretes a liquid called synovial fluid, or joint fluid. This fluid keeps the body lubricated. It keeps it moving smoothly. When you don't move the body, you don't secrete any synovial fluids. That's why you hear that popping and creaking when you get up, right? So the idea is, every day you wake up, you want to move the body, stretch, exercise, run, walk, do something, right? This is where the founding youth is. We don't age. We just stop using the body, and the body gives away on us. The body is separate. It's a physical thing. It's separate from our spiritual. We don't age. You just stop moving the body, so the body give away on you. If you don't use it, you lose it. So start moving that body.
Indeed. No. Why? Imagine an alligator at your door like this. What y'all doing, man? Oh nah. They gotta get we gonna have to get them. Yeah.
My husband went to Walmart and got a case of Sprite, okay? Every Sprite is pouring out Coke. Every single one of them is pouring out
What?
Coke.
How?
Make it make sense.
Right, make it make sense. That don't
My
make no
husband-
sense. How?
Listen, I just want to make me a breakfast and egg sandwich when I get home. That's all I want. I don't care about nothing else.
Right.
I ain't about to do that dumbass shit.
Right. Hey, $16 for some eggs? You gotta be kidding me. $16 for some eggs. For one. I don't blame her.
Grandma, what happened?
They took my food, opened my food and took some out. And that's not a good thing.
Who?
The people at the airport, the one that is handling the baggage people.
Which airport?
I don't know whether it's Atlanta or Connecticut.
They're going down today.
Look at my plate.
They're going down today. Oh my God. All right, y'all. Last clip of the day.
You got $1?
Honey, I ain't got no money.
Oh, okay.
All I got is my debit card.
There you go. Yeah, everybody should have $1, you know what I mean? You can just keep the ones that landed in there, Bob.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I don't think anybody should be poor.
I am.
Well, I mean,
Here you go. Put this one back in your thing.
nope. It's yours now. It don't belong to me no more.
What are you doing all this for?
Well, you know, you must have been a good person because I just got guided to you.
Well,
you know, the universe always comes full circle for the good folk. For the good folk. Oh, I do, and I understand, and I'm glad I could help. I love you. You're welcome.
God bless you.
Yep, I'm in love with you now. You got $1? You got $1? Got $1? No. Oh, okay. There you go, Bob. Now you got dollars. Plural, Bob. Plural.
I think it's 20.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was poor.
Where's my money at?
Oh, here you go. You want some? There you go. You got the last bit, Bob.
God bless you.
Yeah, I just go around giving out money. I'm rich.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah. Oil rig out in Austin, Texas.
Oh, well, God bless
I like
you.
your hair, Bob.
God bless you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Dog bounty hunter.
God bless you. Thank you.
Yep, love you.
Good Lord bless you.
In love with you.
Good Lord bless you.
You got $1?
Why actual speed in China became such a big problem. Actual speed been like, hey, he be traveling, man. That's cool, man. I think we all should do that one day. Like, that's one thing we should all get a chance to do is travel the world, man. Let's check this out. Let's see what this is. This is Dylan Page. Dylan Page. Shout out to Dylan. Let's check this out. Oh, hold on.
This week, Speed just stepped into some wild, dodgy territory because he's now being accused of being a Chinese spy and spreading propaganda. Speaking about China, I got banned on TikTok, and the reason why is genuinely concerning. The United States has begun arresting and deporting students for one very controversial reason. Myanmar was hit with a massive earthquake, and honestly, the before and after pictures are devastating. And Donald Trump said that he is serious about running for a third term. All of that and so much more in this week's 100 videos special. Yes, it is 100 videos on the channel. I am very unprepared for this, as you know, countless countries before. But what's interesting about this time is that suddenly people seem to have a problem with this. You see, after he started speaking positively about China, saying that Shanghai, the city looked amazing, the internet started going crazy. They started accusing him of being paid by the Chinese government to say these things, that he's spreading propaganda, and even that he's a Chinese spy. Speed. A spy. In fact, believe it or not, this got so big that Speed's cameraman Slips, the man that follows him
Hold on. Yeah, that should be good now.
everywhere around the world, well, he had to make a statement about the whole situation to set it straight. He said, fact, amount of money iShowSpeed has received from Chinese government equals 0. Posting so it can be an actual source. Hi, I'm internal with iShowSpeed team. He is in China at his own expense and will likely take a net loss. Don't know how that's possible, but whatever. But what's crazy though is like, he wasn't accused of, spreading propaganda when he spoke positively about all of the different countries that he's been to prior to China. But as soon as he goes there and says it, well, he immediately gets cooked. And low-key, I actually wanted to talk about this because I feel like I can relate. As you all know, I went to China myself in December, and I made a video about Chongqing. And this video, I'm not gonna lie, it blew up. I think between Instagram and TikTok, it did over like 100 million, 150 million views. And so many people accused me of getting paid by the Chinese government. Why? Well, because people don't often go to China. It's just wow, because anyone, vlogs Paris. Wow, that's so aesthetic. Someone records in Japan and they're like, wow, they're so respectful, such an amazing culture. And then as soon as someone says something good about China, you're immediately...
Yo, the media always paints like this narrative that that they want you to believe in. It's never true.
A freaking puppet of the state. Like, come on. We're not on payroll here. We're just impressed that it has a freaking subway that's like as far down as 39 stories. Like a 39-story building. How could you not say that's crazy? Now, to be fair to some of the people, talking about the whole Speed being a Chinese spy, the freaking Chinese embassy actually tweeted about him, and they even posted a bunch of his videos saying like, the stuff that he was doing was amazing.
Hold on, wait, speak Chinese again.
欢迎来成都.
Hey, sweetie, it's working.
Wow.
What?
I speak Chinese.
Wait. So there's a wait. I gotta check that out. Do he have did he use some glasses to translate what she said? I think that's what happened right there. That was pretty cool. I gotta check that out.
Oh yeah. On that front, it's pretty insane that you got the Chinese government, big up Speed. But I think that has more to do with how insanely popular he is rather than it being a Chinese spy sort of thing. I mean, for example, he signed up to China's version, Doyang, of TikTok, and within just 4 days, he had over 1 million followers. In fact, yesterday's stream, he had 1 million people watching on their YouTube version. I think it's Billy or some shit. But the wildest part about all of this, and I don't even think Speed even realizes it, but he's actually just stepped into some crazy territory. Not necessarily because of anything that he said, but more of like what he's shown. Because for decades, there's been this giant wall of propaganda separating China and the West. Both sides painting each other out as the bad guy. But now, partly because of social media, you got creators like Speed walking straight through that wall and essentially showing the world and saying to them, yo, this is what I'm seeing. And that breaks down everything. It doesn't matter if you're pro-China, anti-China. When someone just shows you a raw, unfiltered reality, it messes with everyone's narrative. And that's probably why people are kind of freaking out about this whole situation, because in just a few hours of live streaming, Speed has accidentally done more to challenge propaganda than most politicians have done in years. And that's pretty freaking powerful. In fact, I'm gonna say it. I mean, the misconceptions I had before going to China were pretty intense.
Yo.
Low-key, I was a little bit even scared.
China don't look like a real place. It doesn't look like a video game. This is crazy. I want to go there one day, bro.
To go there. But honestly, I can say, and this is not freaking propaganda, okay, shut up. Traveling there was genuinely awesome. In fact, the only real scary thing about China was realizing and seeing firsthand how advanced they are now. There was even this part in Speed Stream when he was going through this tunnel and he was like, oh, okay, chat, like we're gonna lag, we're going through a tunnel, and then it just never lagged. And he was like, what the flip?
Yo, China's crazy. We're underground and we're not lagging.
And this is exactly what I experienced when I went all the way down to some of these subways. Somehow, they still had internet through all the... I don't even know how they've done that. Oh, and their cars, man.
The cars.
Oh, I mean, it's no secret, they have become the biggest producers and exporters of cars in the world now. You should see the graph. It is insane. And Speed went in arguably one of their best cars, the Xiaomi. But I've got to tell you, like, they have got so many different ones of these. Elliot and I had to make a 2-part series TikTok because we couldn't fit them all in one. And look, Elliot, he's a Tesla owner, so like, if anything, he's biased towards them. But even he said the cars that we drove in China are just so much more advanced than like anything we've experienced from Tesla. And the reason you don't even really see them around, especially if you're in America, is that there's like 100% plus tariffs on all of them. And if those things were taken away, a lot of car experts say they would come in and destroy. BYD's new factory is the size of San Francisco. Yeah, now this is starting to sound... yeah, okay. Let's talk about Tiananmen. freaking angering both sides now. No, but on a real note, like, some people act like admiring a country is the same as co-signing their government. You can appreciate a country without agreeing with their politics. I can say Dubai is futuristic without agreeing with their laws. I can say Chongqing blew my mind while also acknowledging Chinese censorship, and I wouldn't even be able to do my job if I lived out there. My standard of living would probably be better if I moved to China. But then I'd also have less civil rights, basically no privacy.
Yo, that's
or
crazy
freedom of
though.
speech.
Like stuff in other countries is lower. Like Thailand, people is just paying 300 for like a big stupid house. Like, but over here in America, we paying $1,000 to $2,000 for rent and just one apartment. Like, this is wild, man. It make me wonder, like, should we all just move out of the country? You know, start a new life. Because we don't have to stay here. We choose to stay here, you know. Oh no, man. It just make me want to like think. It make me think about that. Like maybe we all just move out of here, move out of America.
Those two things can exist at the same time. Humans are complex, places are nuanced, but the internet just wants everything black or white. You're a spy or you're not. So yes, it is possible for Speed to appreciate China without being paid by the government to do so. But then you can also acknowledge that Chinese spies do exist, and Chinese propaganda can be pretty rampant. Anyway, I could talk about this for too long, but point is, that's the story about Speed. Let's move on. Because also, in this 100th video special, I'm not sure if you guys saw, but I freaking got permanently banned on TikTok this week. 100% serious. And they banned my ass at 14.9 million followers.
Oh my God.
They didn't even allow me to get to 15. And I'm ready to spill the freaking tea. I think that's the right thing you say on this one. Because let me tell you, this whole situation, weird as hell. So for context, a couple of days ago, I wake up. It's about, 6 a.m. I'm working on this news about the Myanmar earthquake. I go on my TikTok, and right before I'm about to record, I get the message, your account has been permanently banned due to multiple guidelines violations. Problem is,
corn casserole.
I didn't have one. I had 0 before this notification. So multiple, bit strange. So I'm thinking, maybe it's because I'm in America.
When you speaking the truth, they don't like that. That's what it is. They done got me like that. They done got everybody like that, man. It's crazy out here, man. You can't say nothing. Like, it's gonna get to a point, man, we ain't gonna be able to post nothing. In a minute, they're gonna be monitoring everything we do on social media. Everything.
But then again, I've posted 2 videos at that point since I was here. The leaked government group chats, and then also the sinking submarine, which we'll get to later. But, before this conspiracies go crazy, neither of those got flagged. It shouldn't have been an issue. And the thing is, the notification didn't even give me, 1, a reason of like what video got taken down, what was the issue, and 2, it didn't give me a chance to appeal. I feel like I'm in China. So, long story short, hours upon hours, as you'd imagine, of stressing, like this is my whole career, just getting taken away. But eventually, I got in contact with someone. They said, don't you worry, we'll get your account back for you. Once I do, I log on, and this is what I see. Every single one of my videos got a community guideline strike.
Every video?
Every single one. And that's what it must have meant about multiple. How about you just rearrange every guideline possible you've violated? How's that possible? Yeah, it's pretty freaking weird. I don't know what was going on, but what we do know is that, what this means is that it wasn't a hack. That's what a lot of people said. This was in fact a moderation issue at TikTok. But if you think about it, what does that even mean, seeing all of this crap? For me, it's 2 options: human error or machine error. If it's machine error, then it's scary to know that their AI has the permission to unilaterally ban large, verified accounts without any human checks. That's crazy. And then on the other hand, if it was human error, 1, let's just freaking pray it was error. What option is there to click to say every video is community guidelines struck? Maybe the human one's more terrifying. I don't even know. Point is, they're both as bad. But the craziest thing about all of this, Daily Mail. They put aside the rivalry for a day to post about it and say, free Dylan Page. Like I was locked up or some shit. And, felt kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, Daily Mail. Don't you be nice to me again, alright? I'm sorry, Daily Mail. I love you, thank you, but I hate you. I hate you and what you stand for.
What?
Look.
What?
Target is not getting a good rating in my book. Anyway, point is, I'm back on TikTok, and Lord, I pray we do not go again.
That is
anytime
crazy,
soon.
man.
YouTube wouldn't do that to me. Moving on.
YouTube would do it too. YouTube don't. Hey, these platforms do not be caring. Okay, this was crazy though, right here. That happened in well, I think this happened in Thailand. The earthquake, the biggest earthquake.
We're moving on to, by far, the biggest news of the week, because the scenes coming out of Myanmar right now are genuinely heartbreaking and terrifying. Over 2,000 people have been confirmed to have died after the country was hit with an earthquake so powerful that the effects were felt as far as China and Thailand. This building that you're seeing collapse right now was all the way over in Bangkok. You see, at about 2 p.m. local time, a 7.7 magnitude earthquake rocked central Myanmar, causing roads to buckle, bridges to crumble, buildings and houses to collapse. And this, gosh, this has got to be one of the most terrifying things ever to experience. Some tourists, as you can see with the videos that Alex is graciously playing for you right now, they were trapped on the top of these high rises while water from the pool, some of them were in the pool as they started sloshing back and forth and spilling over the side. And then, get this, that water that fell over the side then hit and swept away people on the floor.
Oh my goodness.
Insane. The Red Cross has said that electricity and network lines are down, which is making it hard to carry out humanitarian aid. People at the time of the earthquake could be seen evacuating buildings, running along the street, crouching on the tarmac at the airport, and rescue workers are saying that currently the damage is enormous. The rescue workers say that they are still desperately looking for people under the rubble, but it's 3 days later now, and so they say that there is little hope in finding anyone alive now. And because of that, the AP report that the smell of death is now filling the streets. Sorry, that's brutal, but it's gives you a harsh reality of what's going on right now. And also because of that, the death roll, which stands at about 2,000, is expected to still rise. Over in Bangkok, Thailand, that building that you saw collapse, well, reports say that around 320 workers were on the site at the time, and that around 20 of them got freaking trapped in the lift shafts. Imagine that. 17 of them have sadly passed away. And also a few days later, we've now been able to see the before and after pictures of some of the areas and the buildings that have collapsed. And Alex, I mean, there's not much to say verbally, but Alex, hit him with a montage, I think.
Dang. This is crazy. Dang. This was something that's going down in history for real.
And to make this whole situation even more devastating, Myanmar has been ruled by a military junta since a coup in 2021, meaning that the state controls all media and often restricts access to the internet, making it information coming out of Myanmar about the full extent of this whole situation very difficult. But also, there's an already existing major humanitarian crisis happening in the country right now. 3.5 million people already displaced, 20 million people in need of aid, and this is all before the earthquake even happened. So yeah, really, really sad scenes that happened this week. But of course, as we know more, I'll keep you guys updated. Moving on. Also this week, the US is now arresting and deporting students. You want to know why? Controversial.
They tell you that the sun hurts you, but they don't tell you that in ancient hospitals there were solariums because the sun detoxifies you, giving you electromagnetic energy. They tell you about the magnetic fields of magnets, but they don't tell you about the magnetic field around your body. The disease appears in this field before it manifests itself physically in your body. The sun is electric, the earth is magnetic, and you are electromagnetic. That is why the ancients had earth shoes to connect to the magnetic earth. The sticks were not just for fashion. They were used as conductors of electromagnetic energy to ground the body. Now we wear sunglasses to block the sun's healing rays from entering our nervous system. We have lost the true connection to our nature, being turned into electrical batteries that run through a circuit board matrix. The next stage of human awakening is a revolution of human consciousness. If you don't agree with this video, you are heavily programmed to follow the orders of the elite. And there is nothing wrong with that. We are programmable beings. They tell you.
Imagine the rabbit hole is darker than you could ever imagine.
It just has you follow the white rabbit. It's right there. Portals. Mirrors are portals, yeah. That's crazy how they put this stuff right in the cartoons. Right in the cartoons every time. I've never seen this cartoon. The underground tunnels. Yep. The white rabbit.
The whole adrenochrome empire, this is a big deal. It is listed under the NIH. It is a chemical compound. Its molecular structure is C9H9NO3.
Bottoms up.
Get it right in the movies, man. Every time. This is so sick. It's a sick world, right? Evil world. Is this due to the sun being too hot, or what's going on?
I'm sure plenty of you have seen these videos that have been coming out of Maui of vehicles literally melting onto the street. These specifically are from Jeff Cygnus on TikTok. Like I said, the aluminum is literally melting out of the vehicles, and the melting point for aluminum is 1220 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just crazy because, as you can see in this next video, none of the asphalt has melted along with this. And you would expect that to happen in fires that are reaching over 1220 degrees. And the melting point of asphalt is 343 degrees Fahrenheit. So make that make sense.
Freemasons use this symbol. The G is for geometry. Geometry is not what you've been taught. Each frequency creates its own geometric pattern. Everything's vibrating on a specific frequency, which creates its own geometric shape. Each one of these flowers are manifestations of different frequencies and energies. Physical reality is just slowed down energy. They want you to believe some external God created these codes in the external world. But what you visually see is actually internal. The world is within your brain. Geometry is all to do with the visual field, and light enters the eyes, turns into electricity, and goes to the optic nerve to the visual cortex, which creates the image. The image you see is in your brain. Geometry is actually your brain's energetic method to decoding energy into a physical reality. There is nothing physical outside of you, it's only energy. And the brain is an energy decelerator, which turns this energy into a physical reality. Geometry is actually your brain's way of decoding energy. You are a spiritual consciousness experiencing a simulation produced by your body. The ancients placed geometry in their architecture because they understood that geometry is energy. And by standing inside of these buildings, you're taking on the energy of the building, because different geometric shapes hold more energy than others. If you want to learn more, go to theetherealuniversity.com and watch the free lecture on sacred geometry.
So really quick, I'm going to show you this, how the trees are fibers, and for some reason this shows the true color. A big chunk of this just fell off. See part of the grain. This is the way the fibers are right here. See? Hold on a second. And you see it's nothing but wood. Okay, so we're gonna go down over here and I'll show you a little more. Okay, see here, and at an angle. Okay, all this, everything, this whole mountain in a 100-mile radius, come right over here.
Why is he out of breath? He probably was climbing that mountain. That's probably what it is.
See, this looks just like freshly chopped wood. We peeled a piece off of there. This is what we see. This is the wood. See that? That's just got the moss on it. And all this here, all the way back up in here, I'll show you that in a second. You come right here and you see, we'll peel a piece off here.
It's crazy. Like, how many years has this stuff been here?
It's just wood. It's so crazy. All this. And then you go right over here. See? This is the fresh stuff. This is what we see. Rocks you grew. Go over here. It's part of the source tree. Where's Ken? I'm right here. Where at? Oh, so that's one guy, and this is Ken. A couple guys that, my subscribers that came over from Minnesota, and they're spending a few days here with me. But all this, as far back as the eye can see, is the same thing that's here. All of it. All of it. And then you'll have massive pockets of sap. And then you have, this is part of the bark, this is wood. All the mica is wood. I'll do a video on that. Let me see here. Oh, I can't get to that. That's Deontay. But they traveled all the way from Minnesota here to see it. So what do you think of it, man?
Crazy.
It's crazy?
Outstanding.
Outstanding, yeah. There's the source tree. Really quick. Yeah, these guys are really cool guys, man. They are so glad they came. They are just floored. Okay, just want to show you. And when I do the video on the quartz, the mica and the gold, it's going to be my final chapter. It's going to be a long one, and it's going to blow your mind. You see this? It's incredible. Wood is like fibers. See here, all this. Everything I've shown in every one of my videos, the mountains, And it's not just here. It's worldwide. You see, this don't have the moss on it. All right, we're gonna end it there. I just wanted to show you that.
Trees, man, biblical trees. Biblical trees remains. Yep, definitely.
Everybody is going crazy because a video leaked of Blackpink saying the N-word. And if you don't know who Blackpink is, it's a K-pop group, Korean pop. A group of Korean girls that do exactly what other K-pop artists do, recreate our music. Our music. Steal a culture, put it on their beats, sell it to their people. The same shit every other culture does in this world. We start it, they copy it, and they sell it back to us. And by now, I would have thought that we would have just woke up. It's not going to change. Now and again, people are mad because they found out that they were using the N-word. Blackpink. Look at the name, Blackpink. So y'all think y'all black. They think they can use the N-word. Now their black fans are upset because of them using the N-word. And their other fans are saying that black fans shouldn't be upset because they're using the N-word. And again, the reason they're doing this shit is because they feel like they can. Let me tell you why. When y'all see somebody that's not a part of the culture doing something similar to the shit that we do, you think it's cool. Oh shit, she invited to the cookout. She could do that like us. He's invited to the cookout. He could do that like us. And ain't nothing wrong with bringing them to the cookout. Y'all just bringing them to the cookout for the wrong reason. Oh, because she did that like that, she's black. Or because he did that like that, he's black. Y'all started this shit. And now that they're using the N-word, and they've been using the N-word, but now that you hear them using the N-word, and you like, yo, you shouldn't be using that word. And they're like, well, why not? You invited us to the cookout. We're stealing your songs already. We're singing them. You like it. 1 + 1 = 2. Stop doing shit, and shit will not be done. Pay attention.
So this is a police officer backed in at this warehouse on the other side of the fence from my apartment complex. What the fuck is he doing backed up at this time of night?
Make that mistake and kill someone, do drugs, or anything that is not benefiting you in the process, remember, you gotta sleep at night. And once you sleep at night, you're gonna have to deal with that spiritual judge. I'm talking, you're gonna be hearing voices back to back. I'm talking, feeling like you damn near leaving your body. You're gonna really get overly spiritually attacked. Before you make that mistake and kill someone.
McDonald's has contracts with 10,000 hospitals. Why?
10,000.
Why? The Ronald McDonald House.
That's crazy.
I have so many. A lot of the fast food stuff lately. If y'all saw my video on the KFC's newest commercial where they're dipping that person down, they're coming up as a chicken tender. Have you looked up Soylent Green? SOYLENT Green. It is like a soy additive that you can add to like food, and apparently, from what I have read, it comes from like dead bodies, and they're putting that in our food. But I did just read that McDonald's has 10,000 contracts with hospitals. I've just been really disturbed this week by the fast food news that has come out. So y'all can catch me at like Longhorn. You can catch me at Logan's, Texas Roadhouse. Fast food, I think I might be done with it. Anyways, if I'm missing something on why they need those contracts, can you tell me? Because right now, like, I'm a little disturbed. I'm a lot disturbed. I have questions. I need answers. Somebody on here knows, and I know you know. Help a girl out. Please tell me. Don't get fast food this weekend, you guys. Just don't. Go home and cook something. Go home and cook. Go homestead. Go do something else. Love you, bye. McDonald's has...
That fast food stuff ain't it, man. And it's not just fast food, you're right. It's not just fast food. It's in all food. Soylent Green. I don't know.
I thought they was lying when they said that the people are selling us fake bread. I really thought they was lying. But this bread is actually not freaking real. I balled it up and it opened right back up 3 times. I'm going to ball it up again for you all just so you can see that this is not real bread. Ball it up tight as I can. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. It's gonna open itself right back up. And I tried this with another piece of bread, a different brand, and it did not do it. This bread opened right back up like it was nothing. This is sad. This is scary. Barely can see the creases where I folded it. This is scary.
That is wild. I don't know how that happened.
When I get anxious and overwhelmed and overstimulated, I get so mean, y'all. Like, and I'm not even doing it on purpose. Like, I'm not even doing it consciously. It's like when my nervous system is worked up, I just want everybody to leave me the fuck alone.
And I disappear when that happens. But energy-wise, listen to your body. Especially if this happens when, like, you're in a group setting or a social setting or you're around a lot of people. Baby, your energy is picking up on things that your energy don't want to be around. And nobody could have did nothing or said anything. It's just if the energy ain't right, it's just not right. And if it don't match with you, it don't match with you. And your body and your subconscious and your spirit is literally going to show you that, this ain't for us. Let's go. Y'all just have to listen to y'all body. Y'all have to listen. It's going to tell you what you need to know. You never going to have to wonder. You just got to pay attention. And for some people, it's not because of stress. It's not because they're nervous. It's not because they're introverted. It's literally the energy, not what it need to be.
When I get anxious and overwhelmed.
That's what it
Find
is.
one of them finding dead bodies underneath my house, y'all. So this was a secret house, I call it.
This all started in March of 2025. She notices a very disgusting fragrance coming out of her drains. She lets the landlord know about the smell and he tells her it's no big deal and to just dump Fabuloso and bleach down the drains. The smell is not going away, so she decides to take it into her own hands and calls a plumber. The plumbers come out and that's when they realize these pipelines are leading somewhere else on the property. They come across this wall and they realize it's not supposed to be there. Somebody put this wall up themselves, so they have to open it. That's when they come across a horrifying discovery. An entire living space was hidden underneath her rental. Dark stains dripping down from the ceilings, windows that are boarded up from the inside and the outside, and there's also holes punched in the walls. The worst of it all is she discovers scratch marks, very deep scratch marks, along with blood stains. She says it clearly looks like a crime scene, and when she tells the landlord about it, he says it's no big deal.
Find one of them finding dead bodies
No big deal. Sorry. You need to get.
So it could be 1727 now?
It just could be. What if nearly 300 years of history never happened? Stay with me. In 1991, a German historian named Hermann Illig proposed something that shakes the very foundation of time itself, the phantom time hypothesis. His claim? The years 614 to 911 AD were completely fabricated. They don't exist. They were inserted into history, and we've been living in a false timeline ever since. Now, who would do this? And why? Enter Holy Roman Emperor Otto III, Pope Sylvester II, and Byzantine Emperor Constantine VII. 3 powerful figures who supposedly conspired to alter historical records and manipulate the calendar. Why? Because Otto III wanted to rule in the symbolic year 1000 AD, a number that carries power, prophecy, and legitimacy. But instead of waiting, they fast-forwarded history itself. Now, think about this. We have written records from this missing period, sure. But where are the artifacts, the architecture, the undeniable physical proof? You'd expect 297 years to leave more behind, yet it's eerily scarce. And if this sounds impossible, just remember, Tartaria was erased from history. If they can erase entire civilizations, why not rewrite time itself?
So it could be.
That's actually crazy though, because we don't really know what you're really in. Like, what is like stupid? It just don't make sense.
My behind every black man is a
good, strong black woman. Man, I don't need no strong black woman standing behind me. I need a soft slut. When I get through fighting monsters out there and come home, I need her to comfort me and nurture me, man. I need the white woman.
Beg your damn pardon? Wait a minute. I was with you with the soft slut. Hold on. The soft slut, I was... Just slid the white woman in there.
Talking about behind every black man.
Slid the white woman in there. Yup.
Hey, yo, man, y'all get ready, man. Y'all get ready. I'm walking down the street, minding my business, man. And I just saw somebody with that demon face syndrome. You know what that? Y'all know what that is, right? Go look up what that is right now. And come back to this video. So I'm walking down the street, man, minding my business. Turn to my right, man, and I see somebody with a blurry face. So I slow down a little bit so I can get a better look, because now I'm thinking it's my eyes playing tricks on me, bro. The lady get a little closer, man. And the whole time, it's her face that's blurry, bro. But through the blurriness, I can see the face, the demon face, like, type of shit, bro. It was crazy, bro. Bro, they walking amongst us now, bro. There's no time to play. They walking amongst us now, bro. They here, bro. They on this earth with us, walking with us, talking with us. I don't know if you gotta have a certain level of awakening, bro, but shit, they here. Hey, yo, man, y'all.
Yeah, they is here. Yeah, they've been here, and I feel like the veil is getting so thin. It's gonna get to the point we're gonna see it. We're gonna see everything, man. You know, we're gonna have to. You know, their system's crumbling rapidly.
Cream soda starts with fresh water straight from Lake Michigan. Each small batch gets a key ingredient, orange flavor.
You know, some oranges taste like orange flavor, and we wanted ours to taste more like orange, actually. So it's kind of got that real orange, bright orange flavor.
Next up, weighing out the preservatives and citric acid, then blending them in. From the tank, the orange mix travels over to a series of pipes and pumps where it's carbonated and sweetened. Liquid sugar is pumped in from huge tanks next door.
Our sugar is kind of the key ingredient in the process of making the soda. A lot of sodas use high fructose corn syrup, costs a little bit less, but we like the sugar because, first of all, the flavor, second of all, the creaminess you get from sugar.
The final step in Goose Island's orange cream soda is bottling. And at nearly 220 bottles per minute, they can crank out the orange creaminess.
Island's going to produce about 6 million bottles of soda. That's up 450% in just 3 years. So it's really growing for us.
Cream soda starts with...
I know goddamn well that them goddamn hot dogs and french fries ain't for me, because I'm a motherfucking man. I don't eat no goddamn hot dogs and french fries. Now, I want you to carry your ass in that kitchen and cook some neck bones, some rice, some black-eyed peas, some butter beans, you understand? Some cornbread, you know what I mean? And I be in the den watching Gunsmoke and drinking my Hennessy and smoking my motherfucking...
Butter beans. I ain't never had no butter beans. Butter beans. Okay, I lied. I did have some butter beans before. Hey, them butter beans do be good though. I had to look it up. I don't remember.
You respect black women?
I do. That's why I would rather see your natural hair.
Well, your natural hair.
Crazy. Because black women's natural hair is beautiful, but all the wigs and 613 bust downs.
That's a George Washington wig.
If I wear 613 bust down, I can still rock my natural hair, but what if I want to switch it up?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that, though?
So you can switch
up. What if
up
I don't want to wear my natural hair every day? What if I don't feel like combing my natural hair every day?
That's just laziness, man.
Yo, get out of here.
No, for real though, because...
You respect black women?
I do.
There's a whole world beneath us they don't want us to know about. Check this out, y'all. It's just a little pocket of space. And there's a whole world underneath there. This is extremely dangerous. Do not attempt this. But what he finds is insane. A whole other world, y'all. This is why I say flat Earth to me is not as possible as the hollow Earth theory. Because there is probably pockets of Earth that are just giant spaces that could house other civilizations.
That's crazy, man.
And this is a good example, y'all. A whole other world. As always, thank you.
That is insane. For real.
I feel like my life is in jeopardy. 2 people that were on Zeus Network are now deceased. Raina Dunlap was on her way to a Baddies audition and was found deceased inside of a abandoned building. Jay Hefner, 1 month after filming with Zeus Network, was mysteriously deceased as well. Why is Zeus Network not saying anything about Raina Dunlap or Jay Hefner? I'm not about to be the third person. Somebody's definitely been following me. Mysterious stuff has been happening. Somebody mysteriously drove their car through my living room. Look into all the contestants' names on the show. They all have Greek mythology. All names refer to Greek mythology. Zeus is demonic. These people want to harm me. I feel like my life is in danger, and I need your support.
Hey. That's crazy. I ain't well. Rashad Jamal did say something about Zeus was supposed to be black. I don't know. That's interesting, though.
Of course, we need food. It's essential for life. But what happens if we really start getting to know our food before we put it in our body? We start questioning and examining and having these cross-examinations with the food. Where are you from? Who made you? Who put you in the ground? Who are these people? Let's research the company. Did this company buy into the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation? Did this company do this? Is they with big tech? Do they help, with this? Do they help in pandemic? Did they, once you really start saying it, now hold on. So I bet you if I start tracking the food, everybody want to follow the money. No, follow the food. I bet you if I follow the food, I will find the devil. And the more and more I follow the food, just like when the more and more people follow the money, the devil is always at the end of it. But guess what? You don't find the devil at the end of Locals Farmers Market. They'll tell you where the food come. Matter of fact, most of your locals farmers market have apprenticeship programs where you can come and help them grow the food that you eat. You can literally go to your neighborhood, local farmers market, and you can actually participate in helping them grow the very food that you gonna buy. And not only that, the food is much cheaper. Of course, we need food. It's essential for life. But what happens if
I'm 57 years old, first time I've ever been homeless.
Yes,
it has opened up my eyes to how cruel the world can be.
Yes, sir.
If it was not for the African American community and the Latino community, I would have starved to death by now.
Man,
because
I got you.
White people are cruel and they're not kind. Black people have fed me, let me come in their home, gave me a shower, let me sleep on their couch, bought me underwear, socks, and clothes, and I'm so grateful to the African American community. God bless y'all.
God bless you. Let's get it.
I'm 57 years old.
Okay, I don't know how the hell both of my kids had babies at the same time, but it's some bullshit going on around here. It's some bullshit going on around here. And Martinique, damn, show them that one. It's some real shit going on around here. Turn that shit off.
This stolen dark web footage shows a girl opening a portal, but to where? Watch this.
Something really strange going on here, and if something ends up happening to me, I just hope that this video can maybe explain it. Okay, so I have these 2 mirrors in my room. As you can see, they're pretty normal looking mirrors, but I was cleaning and I had them kind of set up like this, and I noticed something really weird. Just watch. See, when you look through the mirror into the other one, it becomes like a window, and there's this huge warehouse, grocery store, or something down there. But wait, it gets even crazier. Watch this. The actual moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. What is this place?
I don't know, man. I think this video is fake. Honestly, I don't. Come on, man. I don't believe this.
I ain't hear what you asked me about. What you asked me?
Hey, but the car don't speed like this.
No, but you asked me what was on. What you asked me? What you asked me at first?
What?
What you asked me at first about the dash? What you asked me?
What speed is limit on the dash?
What's it? No. That's weird. He asked me what was on the dash.
Well, I don't need to see it.
Papa's mad as a motherfucker. Don't ask me what's on my dash,
I ain't gonna ask you no more.
Why? You was scared?
Scared ain't no that. Come on, do that.
What? You scared? You was scared, Pop?
I'm driving, I ain't scared of shit.
You hear that muscle, huh, Pop? You hear that muscle, huh?
Get my camera out. Do that with you. Right.
Watch him laugh like that, bro.
Scary ass.
Shit, I'm gripping everything, and I need handles on both sides.
I ain't hear what you asked.
You might want to wash your hands after touching the ATM after watching this video. Let's look at what this goop sample looked like up under the microscope. As we can see now, it looks like a pile of trash. Ain't no way it's a worm nursery. Niggas, them sperm cells? Ain't no way they having a worm block party. Even fungus? Wash your hands before you eat. Wash your hands before you coming outside. Just imagine somebody eating a sandwich after going to the ATM without washing their hands. That's a good way to turn it to Fry from the Futurama episode where he ate the gas station burger. All of the micro specimens having a block party inside of your intestines. Oh, a party over here. Oh, a party over there. You better wash your hand and get some hand sanitizer and put them in the air. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this video.
Yo, that is so nasty. And you never know how much germs you got on your hands. You never know. That's why you wash your hands. Go wash your hands, man. After that notice that Mama was unable to buy her son a toy, so he did this.
I want to pay. I want to pay for this, huh? Okay. I think he's trying to get all the toys, but he can't. I think he's trying to get all the toys. Let me pay for it. Go. I get the receipt. I think he's telling me to pay $220. Y'all mind if I pay for y'all? What? You mind if I pay for y'all?
Let's cuss in that. What? You don't know who this is? Are you dead ass serious?
No, what?
What up, bro?
What up, bro?
Nice to meet you, broski.
No.
Nice to meet you.
Is this like one of those things
Yeah.
that you put on your face?
This is
Get it, my boy. Get it, my boy. Get it, my boy. What else you want? What else you want?
Serious. I'm dead serious.
You want all the stuff?
Yeah.
Get it.
Oh, yeah, I want all those stuff out here.
Get it.
I got a receipt.
Oh, you got a receipt?
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah,
What you want?
serious?
You want
stuff.
one more stuff?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, you want to get one more monster truck? You want
One more monster truck? You know where it's at?
Hey, Kai. You want to get in?
Oh yeah. Hey, bro. Oh, he fast.
He's on his own mission.
Let me go get him. Oh. I want to pay.
That's dope. Love to see stuff like that.
560?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Hey, y'all. Little bro right here, one of my PS5. I wanted one of these bitches growing up my whole life. I swear to God, my whole life. I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper.
You're a rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hey, man, y'all make sure you go and get you a PS5, little bro. For real.
For real? You're giving me this.
For real. Give me some Kool-Aid. I'm thirsty.
Oh, you can have the whole
Yeah, kid, it's real moolah. God bless the youth, bro, for real. All you. Just give me one, buddy.
Get your PS5, little bro. I want. Listen, bro. Oh snap! My name, please.
That was dope, man. You gotta appreciate stuff like this, man, for real. And more, we gotta do more stuff like that, for real.
I keep my boys humble. Like, my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly. I'm like your kids. And no, I don't give a. I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out. So it's just.
We got some sad and unfortunate news, as they are saying YouTuber Phil, aka P2 the Name, has passed away last night. Now, from what I heard and from what I seen in the comments, they are saying he got into a car accident. But that's what they're saying. I don't know if he's really gone, but I went on this page and a lot of people are putting RIP and like, damn, gone too soon and all this other shit. And that's just crazy. If he's really gone, that just show you, bruh. One day you're here, the next day you're gone. And I'm not gonna lie, I fucked with his YouTube. I just watched this shit the other day. I'm hoping this is a hoax, but it's trending right now, everywhere. And if this true, if it was a car accident, I just want y'all to remember, you gotta be careful out in these streets, bruh. This man is only 26 years old. I'm just hoping it don't got nothing to do with no racing or drinking and driving or anything like that. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this situation and let y'all know what's really going on. But make sure y'all share this, man. We got some.
Yo, I never thought like this would even be a thing, man. This is so random. Just to watch him growing up, man. That's crazy, man. See your favorite YouTuber just go like that, like. It's life, man. Life. Hey. Life is fragile, man. Whatever day the universe sees fit. Hey, that's it. You know. This is why you gotta live your life in abundance, man. You know. Appreciate every moment of life. You know. RP.
Do you realize what Supercell is? That's not a series. That's not a series. You know what that is? That's an observation. That is an experiment. See, look, my mom used to always tell me this. She said, the message is in the movie, get the picture. The message is in the movie, get the picture. So when you look at Supercell, notice it's called super. Super means to be superior, supreme, right. And a cell is a small thing that has organs in it, or organelles, right? So Supercell is this series based off of black people, so-called black people. Can't be nobody else because only so-called black people get sickle cell anemia. This is only a so-called disease that's prone to us, which I believe is truly a super power gene, but we've been made to think that this is something wrong with us, right? But in this specific series, anybody that had the sickle cell trait or had sickle cell, they had the ability to react with their environment and be activated to have supernatural powers. You see that? And guess what happened? All of the people with sickle cells were kidnapped by a white government, and they were either killed, experimented on, or they had MK Ultra done to them, and they came and they worked for the government agent to go get other people that had sickle cell anemia. Now peep the basis of it though. All of them was gangbangers, selling drugs, drug users in the hood. They did it all in poverty states. Same thing as cloning Tyrone. The same exact. Look, they showing us this stuff in. Do you realize what Supercell is? That's not a series.
They always show it in the movies, man. Always.
Trying to tell people that the feminine energy is what created all kind of life form on this planet. Before men existed, women was already here. But I read the comments and a lot of men are upset. They think that you need a seed to make life. Yes, that's true. You do need a seed to make life now, but back in ancient days, we ain't manifest like that. We were never supposed to have physical sex. It was all mental. If you and another person was vibrating at the same frequency, your thoughts can make a baby. You need to understand why men were created. I am not saying that women are better than men and men are better than women. I'm trying to say we all have an order and we need to stick to it. There was nothing but goddess and feminine energy on this planet. Mother Earth, prime example. There was a group of aliens that came to this planet that was trying to destroy the goddess energy. The only thing the goddess could do was to create man. She made spiritual warriors. And these spiritual warriors were supposed to go to war with these draconians that we see on this planet right now. Remember, it's not really physical. Everything is mental. The goddess made spiritual warriors. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, just go watch National Geographic. You will understand that all life comes from the mother. The man will do anything. And when I say anything, I mean anything to get the goddess attention. The animals do it. The insects do it. Even we do it. Well, some of us do it. There are so many ancient stories that try to tell you the Virgin Mary. Mary was a virgin, but she had a baby. That was a spiritual message, letting you know that this shit was really possible in ancient days. So you mean to tell me nobody questioned how Mary had a baby by the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit? The aliens that took over this planet, they came here and gave us a clock or something called time. So now we are dealing with Mother Earth and Father Time. Father Time is jealous of the mother, so it put the heart in prison. That's why a heart is inside of a rib cage. I spoke about this so many times. Some people say, what about the Trinity? Mother, Father, Child. The Trinity is energy, negative, positive outcome. There was no Trinity and there was no duality. It was only one way, and that was the goddess. TV and the media fucked up our perception of what a woman is supposed to be. It fucked up our perception of what a man is supposed to be. The man is the spiritual protector. The goddess is the giver of unconditional love. She gives everything, and we defend everything. But now we just want everything. This is the battle we are dealing with every day. We came here to defeat time and to remember who the goddess really is. Remember, the goddess is man and woman. It's not separate. Only your mind is separate. Yo, trying to
That's crazy. I know that can't be real, right? That's insane. Is that water?
Look at this.
Are them clouds? That did look like a tsunami, I ain't gonna lie. If I walked outside and I saw that, bro, I'd be like, bro, what's going on? That look like some water about to, you know? That's crazy.
Space out. Overview of this cave. Take it this way first. Check this place out.
That looks like something from Star Wars, don't it? What is that, man? Yo, that is creepy. Weird. Like, what is going on? Y'all about to go down a little rabbit hole. This is like 6 minutes long. Type music if you about to watch this with me. It says, who runs the music industry? Jeez.
Songs on the radio. Who wrote the majority of the music? Did you know that the majority of the songs in the pop realm were made in the last 20, 30 years even, were made by one man.
That's crazy.
Use one man to do their lyrics and to do their music.
So they ghostwriter.
Yeah, so with ghostwriter, they go to this guy and say, hey, I don't have a song, but I can sing really well. Can you help me? And he's like, yeah, write this or sing this and do this, and you'll be amazed. In fact, we're gonna find out even though he's not well known, he has the majority of the top #1 hits.
You have entertainers and you have artists.
Yeah.
The artists are the ones who are actually creating the
Yo, that's crazy though. Like the ghostwriters should be getting some credit too now. Give them ghostwriters some credit, man. Shoot.
music, the entertainers sing it. They're the face, the
Right.
personality.
Right, yeah. Just because you can write the music, I guess you wouldn't be a good front.
I don't know. Do ghostwriters get paid to be like? They gotta be paying them. Ain't no way. Right? Let me know. 'Cause if it's me, man, hey, you gotta give me a cut of that. Yeah. Shoot, I came up with that.
Man,
he's like in the credits on the very bottom of of the song. Throughout this time that he's been doing this, he's had songs on the radio that are in the top 10, sometimes 5 of them at a time in the top 10.
Wrote, but with him writing for all these different people, that's 5 different styles, 5 different personalities, 5 different genres, maybe.
Shoot, in a minute, they ain't even gonna need that no more. They're gonna just be using AI. Anybody gonna be able to make some music if they know how to sing and use AI.
Best known to work with Katy
just let
Perry,
them use
Britney
AI.
Spears, Kelly Clarkson, Pinks, Taylor Swift,
Drake.
Ariana Grande, Maroon 5, Coldplay, Avril Lavigne, Usher, Lady Gaga, Kesha, Celine Dion, Christina Aguilera, Simple Plan, Jennifer Lopez, Demi Lovato, Justin Timberlake, Adele, Bon Jovi. He is not the top artist that has written something. Only 2 people that are above him. So it's Paul McCartney and John Lennon. You know a little bit about the Beatles, right? Now, their music, in fact, on their albums, they do a lot of occult.
Yeah, they had Aleister Crowley in one of their album covers, the Sgt. Pepper's Band.
The one below him is also a well-known singer, is Mariah Carey. She writes a lot of her own music. But this guy writes the music for everybody else. Is that strange? This kind of shows you, this next clip kind of shows you just how much he is involved.
Max, you truly are the heart and soul of the Backstreet Boys.
Tonight we heard a song called As Long As You Love Me. It has one of Max's favorites. Wrote the song, produced it. He's like, hey, go sing this, go sing this, go sing this. Okay. And so we did.
He tells all these artists how to sing. You know how much control this guy has?
Him and Taylor Swift work very close together. He wouldn't allow her to write her own songs.
If this guy is literally getting ideas from a spiritual source, and he's like, no, we're gonna go with my idea. Like, you can't be in control of your own idea here. That's crazy.
Yeah. I wanted to know exactly what does he believe? Where is he going with all this? This is what he said. Key to producing a punchier sound was to wrap it in a greater spiritual understanding.
Sometimes a song becomes more than just a song.
Kan man påverka på något sätt? Alltså populärkulturen, jag kanske stöta till den lite grann, alltså när den så att säga blir mer än en låt. Är alltid, det är liksom det är den största grejen.
I went further into this and I thought, you know what, I need to find out how he makes this music. Because if Santana says that he's making it through a fax machine, basically a human fax machine, coming and talking with the angels, I can't believe he called them angels. I think that blows my mind. But let's see what this guy says, because I think he's a little more subtle in how he approaches it. This is what he said.
Can you tell us about making this song?
I was going to bed and this melody of the chorus sort of started, coming in. But I was really tired. And I was lying there trying to motivate myself to get out of bed and record this thing because I had a feeling it was good. And I recorded it, and then I say like, hit me baby one more time. And I was like, and then I hear myself say, yeah, it's pretty good.
This record, Baby One More Time by the great Britney Spears, was actually #1 in every single country on the planet it was released.
So not only is he receiving the lyrics, but he's also providing the melody, the whole kit and caboodle. I mean, everything from, hey, an artist would often say, the thing I learned the most by working with this guy is it's how I'm pronouncing the words and how I'm putting the words in the different syllables in the certain places. And so he's not only saying, hey, I want you to sing it this tone, I want you to sing it with these lyrics, but he's also saying, this is how I want you to say it. So he, for what I think is happening here, he hears it in his head.
Okay, do you know what Baby Hit Me One More Time says backwards? So that's interesting to me. If he's very specific with you need to hit this syllable on this thing.
Not only is he writing the song lyrics, he's writing the music to it, but he's also giving them symbolism. Because the people that he works with, and we're going to see this just in a second, have these symbolisms as a part of their religion. So you see all the symbology as from just the ancient Egypt symbology in this. Constant use of the horse.
Centaur.
The centaur, when you have the half human, half horse thingy. It's interesting because what does this have to do with music? What does this have to do with the song? Why is the constant use of the horse in here? Yeah. And now, what is going on her shirt and on the leg of the horse? What is that?
That's the Egyptian Ankh.
Ankh, yeah.
This is the Matrix.
Songs on the radio. Who wrote?
I got a problem with this video. Y'all check this out.
Attendant who's twerking cost her dream job.
I didn't think that, you know, being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time dancing and twerking in the aisle on an empty plane before an early morning flight.
I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself like hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?" But after the video went viral, she says Alaska Airlines fired her.
What did they say to you? They just said that I broke their social media policy.
Nell had only been on the job for 6 months. She says she was twerking to celebrate the end of her probationary period.
Why did you decide to post the video? And I was really proud of myself that I came so far. I just didn't think that my video and my post and the way I was dancing would be deemed as inappropriate.
Got your ass. Now this is why I have an issue with this video. Because
bro, how does she not think this is bad? Like, come on, man. Nah,
I have the same question that the lady interviewing her had.
Why did you decide to post the video?
Why did you post it? You could have sent that to family members. You could have sent it to your friends. You could have sent it to your boyfriend, your husband, whoever. Why did you have to post it online? You said you were dancing because you were happy that you finally made it past this probation period. Okay, cool. Why did you have to show the world that? Why? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because you wanted the attention. Stop acting like it wasn't about that. You said everything but what it really was for. It was for the attention. You wanted the likes. You wanted the hearts. You wanted the eyes in your comments. Stop acting like that wasn't it. Nobody cares if you're celebrating and happy about life. No one cares about that. When you went on that plane and did it when you were at work, then you brought the company into that. Sure, the company could have let it slide and say, hey, it wasn't a big deal. But they don't play that. I can see if you were there for 5, 10, 20 years, you just got off probation on Tuesday and you pulled this stunt. And I'm pretty sure she has some coworkers she could have ran that by, but she didn't do that because she wanted to do what she wanted to do. Look, I hate to see people lose their job, but I'm not going to sit there and let this woman play victim like she didn't do anything wrong. You did do something wrong. You were twerking at work. I don't have a problem with you twerking at work. If you're happy, knock yourself out. Once you posted it online, and the key word was you. Somebody else didn't post it, you posted it. So once you posted online, you caused all of this other stuff to happen. So stop sitting here trying to play victim. See, in a lot of these situations, people don't like consequences. See, this woman wanted to go viral and she wanted to keep her job. Well, she was gonna have to pick one, and she picked one. She went viral, so she lost her job. That's the price you had to pay for going viral. The problem is people don't like consequences. You wanted some attention, you got it. You're now known as the girl who got fired for twerking on the airplane before her shift started. So if you're the type of chick that likes to
Hey, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. Wow. Did y'all notice about the Terminator and the Matrix? They actually coordinate together.
How did you come up with the Terminator? Take us there and the Matrix.
Terminator is the prequels to the beginning of the Matrix. Sarah Connor is actually Neo's mother. So JC, John Connor's Jesus Christ, grows up to be Neo, one and the same in the Matrix. The Matrix is in the future. The Terminator is the past. It's time travel, past, present, and future time travel. It's the second coming of the Christ, the evolutions of consciousness, man versus the machine. So the machines, the Terminator machines, hear that a child is going to be born that's going to terminate them in the future when they oppress man. Because see, it's a man versus the machine. It's God's children versus man's children, which was technology. So the Terminator has to time travel to the past because they know it's Sarah Connor. And they have to kill her, terminate her, so she won't have the baby. And Kyle Reese, he comes from the future to protect her, and he inadvertently gets her pregnant. And he has to go back to the future. And so it's the Immaculate Conception, because now she's pregnant and she fell in love with a man, but did it really happen? Did he exist? And then this child, when you see the three Terminators, the boy, and then the man child, subconsciously he doesn't know why the Terminator is trying to kill him until he's hidden out in the city, in the Matrix, the future. When he reaches 30 years of age, the rebellion, the Reloaded, revolution starts. And the rebels come and they find him because they've been watching him all along. That's what the Guardians and the Sentinels are all about. And so they wake him up to his purpose. They take him to Morpheus to train him to fight the machines. They take him to the Oracle because of the prophecy. So this is the whole epic story. It's an epic.
Where is Facebook now a threat where they need to regulate them and shut them down?
Facebook is nothing but a database for the CIA. That's all it is. It has all of your family's pictures, all of your friends. It has all the information.
How do you advise people to share their image, their data?
There's not going to be any more privacy. Everything is camera down. Everything is caught on camera. And this is what it's going to be about in the future. Virtual reality that I'm explaining in The Matrix and Terminator. Everything is going to be, so now it's going to be so easy. You're not going to have any more paper passports. It's just going to be where you come into the airport, they're going to scan you, your body, retinal, fingerprints, the whole 9 yards.
This is what Clear is about.
That's right.
Airport, that's what
and
Clear,
this way, nobody has to alter paper and put a picture or a name on there because they have your bone structure, they have your eyes, they got your fingerprints. This is the database. All of this technology is going to start ruling. It's artificial intelligence. It's going to start ruling everything. Once the satellites come into play that I'm talking about, there's maybe another 5 to 10 years from now. All I'm worried about is for the people. Because if the government doesn't protect my copyrights, he doesn't protect yours.
But the government is afraid of you. I'd be afraid of you.
Well, there's no need to be afraid of me because I only stand for principles.
But what you know and the knowledge you share and what you have insights to can be very dangerous to some people.
Yes, but my job is to come here and waken people. That's what the Matrix is about, to wake you up from the Matrix, to get you out of the illusions and the lies and the ignorance. So it's not dangerous for me because that's my job. That's what I came here to do. That's why I wrote The Matrix and Terminator, to wake people up so they can move on to greater, better things.
Yeah, but a lot of these movie houses and these studios and the Facebooks of the world, don't want people to know what happens to them every day when they share the information.
But that's destroying their free will, and God doesn't want that.
But people want to be ignorant. They don't want to know that they're being exploited. It requires too much responsibility when they find out.
Well, that's what the blue pill and the red pill is about. The red pill is about the blood of the living beings. The black and the blue ink is the machines. But this is the humans' world. We are the winners. They are the losers. So people need to exert their free will regardless of what anybody wants.
So what are the unintended consequences of all this that we're talking about?
Their people's consciousness will shift and they will go on to create and do better things. They won't be in bondage. And this is the whole purpose of the Matrix and Terminator. People have to wake up and shift their consciousness so they can create, so they can build. Because you can't stay in the past. Everything must change.
We mentioned when you were coming on your lawsuits and the battles you've had to fight, and you've just won in Utah.
Yes.
But it's always a battle for you.
Well, the reason why it's always a battle for me is because the government refuses to protect my copyrights. You know, I own the copyrights to all the derivative movies, both franchises I own. It was adjudicated in Utah September the 25th, 2014. So why am I still with a RICO case here in Nevada, which I just won, but they're still trying to fix it so they can continue to use the stolen money, which is untraceable, and it's all linked to Hillary Clinton's foundation and money laundering.
That's crazy. Yeah, she even wrote that, man.
You guys could see the difference between living water and dead, toxic, polluted water filled with microplastics, as well as living food and dead, toxic. So we have this LED light connected to this electrode probe that could read for electrical charge. Here I'm going to plug it into the dead water. This is water that has been sitting stagnantly for months or years, absorbing toxins and chemicals that you end up consuming when you drink it. Next up, we're going to plug it into the 9.5 electrically charged Kangen water. And you guys will see the LED light turns on because, yes, this water is alive the way nature intended it to be. This water is also filtered, microplastic free, and doesn't contribute to the pollution and the landfill problem we have here in Hawaii. Next up, we have the Snickers bar. I'm going to plug it in. Obviously, there's no energy in this dead synthetic Snickers bar. Now to plug it into this amazing fresh dragon fruit I harvested from my parents' house a couple days ago. And as you guys can see, there is a lot of energy inside of this dragon fruit. So are you consuming living foods or dead foods? And are you drinking toxic dead water or consuming living water? You guys can see the difference between living water.
You would think the water would be alive. The water can die too.
Things humans were never meant to see. Mirror is made. Do you think space is scary? Things humans were never.
Oh, that is crazy.
Getting pictures for
Let's wait till the pagans find.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Well, I know everybody know about the Dave Chappelle show, which first aired in 2003, right? But did you know he got his style from Richard Pryor, who had his own show, which first aired in 1977? Basically, he put the truth in his comedy skits. Check this shit out.
Professor! I got it open!
I remember this.
Good heavens, man! Great Scott, we've discovered the fountain of all knowledge of Egypt in the entire world. Do you realize the importance of this moment, Smedley?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you see the brilliance, the untold years?
I see it, sir.
Oh, this is medicine! Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. You slave. Look! What is this? See. Says, cannot. This is the elixir of life, sir. The elixir of life? The cure for all diseases. Wait. See here. Wait, there's an inscription on the bottom. Give it to me. Give it to me. Open at other end. Lumix.
So I know everybody know about the Dave Chappelle show, which first aired in 2003.
See. Says, cannot. This is the elixir of life, sir. The elixir of life? The cure for all diseases. Wait. See here. Wait, there's an inscription on the bottom. Give it to me. Give it to me. Open at other end. Lumix. This can't be, man. What? You know what this is? What is it, Buddha? It's the Book of Life. Book of Life? In the beginning, when man arrived on Earth, the black gods did leave their spacecraft, and they walked, and they named the beasts of the sea and the animals of the land. Heavens. And man in his blackness did walk the earth, making medicine. Medicine? They discovered time. These were all black people got down. Wait a minute. This ain't, there ain't nothing in here about whitey. This is ours, Jack. Wait till the brothers hear this. Buddha. I'm gonna get this book out of here, baby. This tells me real tea. Buddha, check this out. Self-control yourself, don't you see? What you mean, Jack? Look at this here. Black people started the music and the brain surgery back in the year 3 BC. Yes, of course, Buddha. Man, they was getting down. This is it, brother. Yes, everybody gonna know about this. Listen, we can change the history. Civilization will be changed. By all means. Yeah, this is gonna be it.
Yo, that's so funny too, cause he reading like symbols. That is funny, man. Dang. See, they be putting the truth right in our face all the time, man. You just gotta see it, man. That's crazy though, right? That's how it is when you wake up, right? When you become aware, it's like you just want to tell everybody.
Right here, this, whatever this is, this right here. We think it's air, but I realize that if I stop, close my nose and mouth for 4 minutes, if I'm separated from this substance for 4 minutes, my heart don't stop. My brain don't even stop. My body functions don't stop. The first thing I lose is consciousness. I pass out. I could no longer stay aware. So I started to say, well, wait a minute. I'm not just breathing in air. I'm breathing in consciousness. I'm inhaling and exhaling God itself. And this air is conscious. Right here, this. What?
I ain't never look at it like that. Dang. That's deep. That was deep. That was deep for sure.
Masons use this symbol, which is the same symbol for Apple Store, and X when it's mirrored. This symbol is a compass on top and a square below. The
The square creates a square which has beginning and an end. The compass creates a circle which has no beginning and no end. If the compass is the circle, which means spirit, and square is the square, which is matter, this symbolizes spirit over matter, the compass over the square. Leonardo da Vinci was showing you that you are a spiritual being in a material body. You are an individual. You have a physical body and a non-physical body. The voice in your head and the emotions you feel are eternal, but your physical body will die. The spiritual brain is the mind. The spiritual heart is the soul. The brain and heart are physical manifestations of the mind and soul. The aim is to climb the pyramid to higher consciousness, to your true spirit self, so that you can be spirit over matter and not matter over spirit. They show you these symbols in plain sight. These people are highly enlightened individuals. You will never have power if you don't have knowledge. Knowledge is the true currency of this life. Freemasons. Y'all wanna watch that? I kinda wanna watch that real quick. Alright, he said full video on YouTube. I just found it. If you about to watch this with me, type a bandit. Yeah, type a bandit. A bandit. Retro, or just put 90s. Put the 90s. 90s. Yeah, put the 90s if you about to watch it on. Let's see this. I said pit the 90s. But y'all know what I'm saying. Comment the 90s or comment a bandit. Abandoned mansions. This is muted for right now. But I don't want to get copyright.
What is up, everyone? It is Big Banks. We're back again for another video, and today we are exploring this abandoned mansion. This mansion was owned by an Indian family, pretty large Indian family. They're very wealthy. They pretty much just moved away, got a bigger house, and left this one behind. We're gonna get right into this video. Right now I'm standing in the kitchen. This is such a random find. Shout out to my guy KT Explores, right?
How do they be finding this? And like, do they look at the mail that they was receiving? Like, what? How do you know that this is by an Indian family? How do you know this, y'all? Somebody put me on, cause how do you know this? Did he, like, can you find how people who used to live there? It's gotta be something, cause how do you just know that?
Here and adventuring with Trevor. KT found this place.
Oh, yeah, man.
And yeah, we're gonna explore it. It's already pretty sick. We're gonna get right into the video and let's go. Start you guys in this room. This is the entertainment room of the house. We have a bar in here, an entertainment system, a fireplace. Some things left behind. So we're gonna check out what's in this room first, and we're gonna go throughout the house. Now you gotta wait until you see the master bedroom. It is crazy. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. So you guys gotta wait to see that, and let's just get right into this. And let me show you this room real quick. So,
that's nice, man. Look at
nice
that. They got like a
fireplace.
balcony out there.
Stuff has kind of been tossed around. Maybe a squatter has been in here before, but we're not too sure. Don't really know what's in these boxes. There's nothing in that one. But I mean, look at this. There is a bar here. It maybe have not been used for a bar, maybe for all this sound systems and stuff like that. But it could have been. I think there might have been a mini fridge right there. Leads out to this balcony. We have a pool outside too. But this is the entertainment system where the TV would have sat. All the wirings are still here. Maybe they were in the music too. I'm not too sure. But they might have been. But this is a pretty cool house, honestly. Oh, look at this. This is just right above my head.
Whoa.
Is this like a projector?
Gotta
Or
be.
some lights? I'm not too sure.
Probably a light.
Look up here. It's actually just holding it in. Looks like we have a shoebox here. I'm not sure what brand that is. But that's this room. Kind of got a cool wallpaper too. This almost looks like velvet. But it's not. It just kind of gives that effect when you look at it. What is this?
It looks like this is a wine cellar. What do you think? I don't know. I can't tell.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely a wine rack. Yeah.
Wine rack. See, do these?
Keep it insulated in there.
Yeah. And look, these doors are still in pretty good shape. Nothing smashed, really.
Nothing. Yeah, so this is the kitchen, guys.
Stripped.
Kitchen.
The kitchen has been mostly stripped, yes.
Not much here.
Looks like there's even a desk in the kitchen.
Do you think that this might have been like a, they might have had like a dishwasher on one side? I don't know, like a...
I mean...
Just look at this flooring right here.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense in here, though, but it could have been.
It's kind of scattered.
But this is definitely a desk because this has a desk drawer, stuff like that.
It's interesting.
Has a nice countertop here.
It's a different type of sink.
You can tell maybe the sink or something like that was sitting right here, maybe an oven. The Random House Dictionary of the English Language. I mean, maybe they were learning how to speak English at one point, or maybe teaching their children.
What is this? An oven?
Heavy duty charcoal. This is like a smoker, I think.
Oh, smoker.
Something like that. Why would it be inside if it was a smoker? And here's your oven. System. It's a double oven. So
That's
maybe
a
that
good
was
oven.
Here somewhere. Like I said, that side's kind of stripped.
No, that look like a good oven right there. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of this stuff I find in here. Some mirrors everywhere. Look, we even have more pantry space here. Emptied out though. Right to over here we have a laundry room. Got the washer and dryer still here. Fishy ironing board. They owned a Range Rover.
The Range Rover.
Have Range Rover mats in here. So they definitely had some decent money. I mean, obviously to live in a mansion. I'm starting to notice there's some parts of this house that are dark. So I'm going to put my light on and we're gonna keep exploring this place. This looks quite amazing. So now we're gonna work our way this way towards the front of the house. But we have what looks to be another sort of entertainment space, maybe? There's a huge mirror here, like a huge vanity almost, with these lights above it. Mute. I don't know what this is. Obviously has speakers in here. Drawers. But I don't know what this room is. What do you guys think? See what kind of flooring this has. With this gray flooring. But look at the main living room. It's massive. There's these speakers in the ceilings.
This is a nice,
we have a really nice fireplace here.
House.
Some space over here. Maybe maybe this was some kind of, I don't know, there's a sink here. It's kind of strange. Extra stout. There's a mini fridge right there too. And there they are. There's actually another portrait of them upstairs, so I'm going to show you that here in a minute. But that's them. Still hanging up right there. You can tell they really loved each other. But the ceilings are probably 50 foot high. These are very high ceilings. I could be exaggerating that a lot, but point is, there's a ton of space in here. A ton. We still have a lot more to see, but I want to get you another view of this main living room here. Look at how much space there is. Absolutely crazy. You can have so much fun in here, so many parties. And then outside, we have a porch right there that wraps around almost the whole backside.
It's crazy.
Look at that.
It was
the
living
pool
it
is
up,
like
man.
down there. So we're gonna go check out that here in a little while. But
just wonder why someone to do this. But things change.
insane. Right through here, we have a couch. This is just a little area where they could chill and watch TV. Just kind of a little chill area. Maybe they did studying type stuff in here. Look at this.
Dior. What?
Dior. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of these Dior things all over the floor. Left some stuff left behind. Alright, we're getting into the master bedroom right here.
That's a different type of bed.
Look at this. What is up with this bed? I'm not gonna lie, this is a massive bed. And that frame is insane. They had their own fireplace. Their TVs would be hung right there. Speakers all in the walls, in the ceilings. Huge mirror. Leads out to the deck.
Oh, look at the bathroom.
And here's the main master bathroom. What on earth? We even have a freaking spiral staircase that goes down. That's nuts. But there's this weird carpet here. Very strange. Over this nice flooring, this nice granite flooring. And look at this. It covers the walls and probably even into the shower. Yeah. I'm getting a 90s vibe off of this.
90s vibe.
And this is a bathtub built for a king and queen themselves. Look at that. It's huge. That is massive. I mean, you guys see me right there? Look at this thing. You could fit 4 of me in there. We got more speakers in the walls. And I just can't get over this. What is this?
That's crazy.
Obviously it leads down into a basement. So we're gonna go check that out here in a little bit, but I want to show you upstairs first. A little bit of a storage space right there. All mirrored. Then get a load of this. This is the walk-in closet that has a skylight. And you're gonna want to see what's above this skylight. Above this skylight is actually another room that just gets a lot of sunlight in it. So it's really weird, but it's so cool. Pretty nice size closet here. What a very unique bathroom.
It's cool. Cool.
We even have another little storage space over here. This could be, I don't know, I thought it might be blueprints, but it's not. Another door in here. Leads to a toilet And a bidet.
Got 2 toilets.
That's nice. I just kind of noticed in the master, there's a TV still here, but it's a little bit of an older one. Plasma vision. Alright, so before we go down to the basement, let's check upstairs real quick. I want to show you guys what's up there. Before we head up there, we have another nice bathroom in here. Just a half bath, but a very, very nice one. Fancy toilets, mirrored everywhere.
Yo, a mirrored bathroom though? You gotta look at yourself while you taking a number 2. I don't know about that one.
And we're gonna go upstairs now. It doesn't have like a crazy master staircase, but...
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Not much up here, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, it's got a unique sort of like 90s look.
90s?
Yeah.
Sweet.
There's a couple of cool things though.
So up here, more skylights.
What's up?
Hey, I'm boxing needles.
Ooh.
And those biohazard things.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
They are dry guys. First off.
Here's them again. By the beach. So we're coming into our first bedroom here. Here's the bathroom to this bedroom. Really nice. Got some red details in here.
I don't know about that.
And I'm noticing strange little things on the walls here. But we do have a bed left behind. And
Look at the
more
box TV.
of this stuff
What y'all know
here.
about that box TV?
Like, this is very unique. A very, very unique find here. Space over here. Maybe the kids hung out in. Did something in here. Look at this, like, little intercom system here. Pretty old. Definitely looks 90s to me. Yeah, look at the shape of that. Another one of these little rooms, just filled with insulation. So we have another bedroom that we're going to walk into here. And this one's quite large. Nothing really left in here, but more of this red accents.
I don't know about
in the
that
bathroom.
red. That red was kind of like...
There is some cards that are left behind, some drawings, a TV, the Sony VCR.
Box TV.
Nothing left in there. But this is definitely a very 90s house. Look at these door handles too. They're like these silver, different, you know, just different.
It's a nice house though. Wow.
What do you guys think of this house so far? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now if you're this far invested into the video. And yeah, let's continue exploring this, guys. I have a lot to show you downstairs. They just told me what was down there. It's quite crazy. So let's continue to walk through and see what's left in this beautiful mansion. So I'll walk down here. There's another closet space. All just wood paneling in there.
Like a sauna.
Which leads to
Sauna.
another bedroom.
Whatever you call it.
Right here, quite large one too, all blue in here. This is really cool setup. Must have been maybe a thing right here, like maybe a nightstand, or maybe even a bed went there. I'm not too sure. Then maybe the entertainment system was right there.
Nice.
This is really cool. This very nice lit up bathroom because it has the sun coming in directly. Very clean, blue, fits the vibe. Love it. Like I told you before, there's a strange room in here. And you can tell this was a little girl's room. We got Hello Kitty stuff written all right there. Which leads into a nice large closet. And this leads into this room that is full these magazines on the walls. You can tell it was a girl. There's Leonardo DiCaprio. This guy from Friends, I think. A lot of Leo in here. And that's that sunlight that was coming into the master closet downstairs. Even a Jessica Simpson thing in there in a frame. So this is definitely a little girl's hangout spot right here. I never had a cool hangout spot like that, but I always find it really cool to find them in these abandoned houses. So I think that's all of upstairs. So let's go down to the basement now. You guys are gonna get a kick out of this. This is pretty amazing. These people had so much money.
They did. They definitely have some money.
They're gonna tear it down for a new one. And it's just sad. Any of you people in the 90s that love 90s style homes, this will be right for you. This is my style home, honestly. You can say I don't have taste or whatever. I love it. With that being said, let's go downstairs now.
No, this is
and let's
nice.
see what we have waiting for us. So many mirrors.
Like this bathroom.
So many mirrors, dude.
It's probably the best bathroom. I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking about the bathroom with the red. I don't know. That was throwing me off. That was, yeah. This is nice.
This whole house.
It's so hard to freaking take a photo without being in it.
So now we're gonna head down here, down this spiral staircase.
Was this a bunker?
To this basement. So let's go.
Oh, it's a basement.
Oh my lord. This is a gym down here.
A gym.
This looks like Arnold lifting some weights. And not only that, we have workout equipment down here. We have an old treadmill, some more stuff for weightlifting. Dude, this is crazy. And this is a spiral staircase that goes up into the master bathroom. Never heard of it in my life.
That's dope.
We have a closet for down here.
They must have like
a lot of wood panels.
They must have designed this house how they wanted it, because that is crazy how they got that. This house is $3 million.
So definitely the men spent their time down here a lot. Obviously got the mirrors you guys see when you're getting pumped, getting jacked. To my right here, I have a big suitcase, big duffel bag. And this is like the boiler room. All this stuff in here. Water heaters. Things like that, air conditioning system. Going through this way, we have another closet. More closet. Some mold is starting to build up down here. This is a staircase that goes up, so a secondary staircase here. And we have a 3-car garage. Ew. We have biohazards. There's needles in there. That's gross. Why is that all left here? Why would that be down here? So back this way. Come in this room. This is a game room, let me tell you that.
Yep.
Freaking ping pong table.
Oh, wow.
What the heck? And look at the walls. What sucks is there's black mold growing on all this painting. You can tell. There's no other paddle or ping pong, or we play a game. And look at this. We have an arcade machine. Wow. Never heard of this one. Exidy?
Exidy. Somebody used to play on this. Which one of y'all used to play on this, huh?
I've never heard of it. We got boxes over here though. But it's just packing peanuts. So yeah, this is like the game room. Awesome. Right here, we have a...
I
don't know, maybe some just storage room. Nice little chest here. Some vases and stuff like that in there. A lot of that flooring that's upstairs is down here. It smells like rats in here. Looks like they were painters too. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
The Sphinx, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Very, very talented painter. And a lot of old, like...
1993.
What is this, another fridge? Yeah, there's a fridge down here. What the heck? So many surprises in this house. And again, there's this thing, 90s telephone, which then has a bathroom here. And then we have probably just a little hangout spot.
Yeah.
Got some couches, some outdoor chairs, more closet space.
It's a
I would
stupid
have liked
big
this fucking
mansion.
my bedroom down here, being away from everybody else. We're outside. This entire place is wooden paneling, and there's a giant satellite up there. Wonder what that's for.
TV, radio. Maybe they're a radio show or host.
Dude, maybe they did radio.
Yeah, maybe that's their money.
So we just came down the stairs. Sorry if it's a little windy. Came down the stairs. There's this here. What the freak? There's a pool and a pool house. We're gonna go check that out. Yo. Dude. There's a freaking pool. There's an entire pool house with a grill
What a
and a bar. What the heck?
Yo.
Sorry if it's windy, guys. I don't have my mic on. Well, that's the end of today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And
Great video, man. Y'all check out my boy. Y'all check out my boy Big Banks, man, on YouTube. He do a lot of abandoned content, finding abandoned homes content. If you like content like that. All right, let's get back to these other clips.
I might lean, I might fall, I might save, I might spend, I might ball. Shit, I might call, I might not, I might ghost till tomorrow. First to admit, I feel good, but I'm flawed. Work on yourself, keep your family involved. Check on your health, never stress about the loss. If you move with respect, you'll attract what you want, that's a fact.